This episode on Project Eloria, our brave heroes will continue their chase. Again, I haven't hooked up my keyboard, man! And I can't play it, so that doesn't help either. No, but this episode, our brave heroes are gonna try and destroy a research vessel, I think.
We're gonna raid it, not necessarily destroy it.
Fair enough, you were gonna attempt to raid a research vessel.
It's gonna go boom boom.
We'll see how that goes. I thought you were collecting ships, not destroying, but whatever.
Yeah.
But before that, last episode on Project Eloria.
Live.
This is where we get the wobbles, you know, and the
fade out.
Yes,
Listen, man, we don't have the production
dream sequence.
We don't have the production budget to do a dream sequence.
Budget? Which budget?
I was gonna say
production value through the roof.
We're operating on a $0 budget right now.
I mean, that would make it like minus 20 cents because the euro is actually. You get what I mean.
Works.
That's not how economy works. If you say zero money and you convert it to euros, it's still like, €0.
Well, yeah, but
I started the recording. Shush!
I don't care.
This is not the point for this. Let me actually recap last episode. Last episode was the first episode of Arc 1, where we were introduced to our crew, led by Captain Reed and first in command, Comil. Yes, I nailed it. Alright, cool.
Easily pronounceable names.
What?
They are led by an easily pronounceable name, accompanied by a not so easy to pronounce name. That's our characters, that's our show.
Yeah, alright, let me now continue the recap, because you're stretching this awfully far before we can even start. So, last episode, our brave heroes.
I mean,
are ethically questionable main characters
definitely
went and robbed and killed a civilian Hemel ship where they claimed a lot of treasure.
Civilian?
Excuse me?
I mean, there were civilians on board.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's
there were!
Listen, it was an illegally operated operation, so technically they were civilians.
It's called acceptable casualties.
To you it is, to them they're dead.
I mean, they don't care, they're dead anyway.
What was the meme again? Wasn't it like, I call that acceptable risk of casualty?
No, acceptable casualties.
I don't even know.
Okay. Don't worry about it, that's fine.
It was a good meme.
I don't meme Stone Age
I did it right.
Right, but last episode, our brave again, I'm doing the same thing. Our ethically questionable main characters earned a lot of stuff because they destroyed a vessel and we met the crew. That was basically all that happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't that much of an episode because it was only like an hour and a half.
1.5 hours, yeah.
Hour and a half, so.
But today should be longer.
But today we should be able
full
to
action.
stream.
That's what she said.
As long as my internet doesn't die or anything, we should be able to stream the full time.
Should.
Ding 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 ding.
Good what it should have.
As long as my power survives.
I mean, if your power goes down, mine might as well, so.
I don't know. Yesterday evening the power went out on my entire floor, so that's interesting.
Oh god.
Huh.
Yeah, that was it, but whatever. Not relevant.
If the stream goes down, you know what the reason.
If the stream goes down, something happened, don't call the police yet until I confirm anything.
Wait, no, but that's...
So as soon as you confirm anything, regardless of what the thing is you're confirming, we call the police, right?
Sure, go ahead. See what happens. No, but to get back on topic, this episode...
Swat people. This is a PSA. Don't swat people.
Also, usual disclaimer. The thoughts of our characters do not portray the thoughts of the players themselves necessarily. Just to be clear.
Any opinions spoken by player characters, NPCs, or otherwise characters in the show remain and only remain in said show. These things
we
they
should really make a banner.
anything racist, sexist, or otherwise offensive things said in the show only retains to the show itself. Anything
and the
said
characters in it.
And the characters in it. If there are offensive characters, they are only meant to be offensive in said show, not in necessarily Earth, because Earth does not exist. We are fake people. Wake up.
We are fake news.
We need to actually make a banner, you know, like Star Wars style, to make it like go into the distance and all that.
That's really easy to make. I literally have a program that does that.
Yeah, I know,
we should probably make like a disclaimer banner
because
that
it would
says.
because we could actually have an intro then.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm either A, I'm not gonna rip off the Star Wars thing because copyright. B,
You know what?
if I actually had the time to make a proper intro, I would.
You know what? Write it down. We will save it for later.
I can easily make this shit. This is not like I say this almost. We have to say this every week because we offend
Yes.
people with shit we say because generally Eloria is a very grey area world that offends often because we offend
Offense.
religion, sex, beliefs,
Kink shaming.
kink shaming.
Definitely kink shaming.
What? When was the last time king shaming came by?
Well, you invented a porn mag for Bastari.
Fair enough, but that was quite some
That's not
time
kink
ago.
shaming. That's a porn mag.
It
No,
is. It is
but-
canon though. The last nibble is canon. But
Oh, you actually remembered? Well, good on
of course
you.
I do.
That's his OC. He remembers. He's gonna write it.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh god,
yes.
no.
Okay, good.
As soon as we add images, you're gonna have to make an image.
Oh god.
So
That's gonna
basically,
be amazing.
I'll just write a fanfic.
oh god,
Yes.
no,
It'll be
please, why?
fine. It'll be fine.
I need illustrated. If it's a porn mag, you need pictures.
Well,
no.
yeah.
Maybe-
So
kinda.
basically, I'm telling you to draw furry porn, which is weird.
I don't think it's-
Demonetized! Ding!
I don't.
Hey!
Right, let's actually get back on topic and back on the show.
Write it down, we'll save it for the podcast.
Don't know what he's doing.
It doesn't specify that it's pictures. It just says on the wiki. It says
Write it
it's
down,
a recreational magazine of erotic nature.
Nebula, write it down,
Fair
save it
enough.
for the
So
podcast.
technically, it could be literally a bundle of fanfic. Sure, whatever. We'll only know
It's
once-
written down. Don't you
When
worry
we-
about it.
when we actually start talking about the thing in and of itself. We'll get to what it actually specifically includes. Let me just get this.
You've been struggling with that mic today.
Production value
It's breaking
through
everything.
the roof.
I need to actually tighten it a bit, otherwise it's gonna.
You're gonna kill that, you know? Like,
No, I
with
know.
the amount of times you actually say that
Yeah, that's
sentence,
the point.
you're gonna kill it.
That's the point.
So by show 7,
this is
it's
a
gonna be dead.
This is a $10 pop filter.
Yes.
GeForce Ready Driver is available. That's great, Nvidia.
That's more money you spent on your pop filter than I spent on mine.
Yeah, but don't you have like a cover, or do you really have a pop filter?
No, I literally don't. I like.
See, that's your problem.
Yeah.
Owning a pop filter
Getting
is
back
really
on track
easy.
before the
Let's
strict
actually
rules
get back on
completely.
track before we become the podcast, and not
I mean,
the live show.
we are on talk shows, aren't we?
We are on
That's
talk
really
shows.
doesn't matter.
It's
but
just for
yeah.
views,
Yes,
though.
it matters for the show.
Of course.
Now let's
Let's
not
go.
talk about doing shit for views, because that sounds like horribly shilling. So, let's throw this into universe mode.
Right. Transforming.
Our two,
Doo-dee-dee.
our captain and our first, I guess, what was your exact role? Let me see.
Like,
I think it was on
the
your
general.
character.
The grand strategist.
Tactician.
Let's.
Oh, I'm called tactician,
Grande.
okay.
Our captain and tactician are currently on the bridge discussing the next raid, because they're raiding a research vessel with
Oh,
unknown
yes, we
weaponry
are.
aboard that was riding into the abandoned sector.
Yes.
Converse.
I mean, let's just attack.
Captain.
Wait. Yes. Okay, let's get out of the way. What do we know about the ship?
It's a
You
research
know,
vessel.
it's a research
No, but
vessel.
like the insides and what, like the amount of people.
Scan it. Let's go.
You are out of range to scan it. I was gonna make
Okay.
a thing about that, and I was gonna say, Captain, we are closing in on their position. In about 2 minutes, I can scan their ship and give you some more information apart from it being a research vessel.
Alright, stealth up. Engage.
We're already stealthed.
Yeah.
Alright, go
So
closer.
we'll just need something to fill the upcoming 2 minutes then. Right. So you know any good jokes?
Yes.
Captain, do you really think that, we should be talking about jokes right now and not, anything about a tactic or anything?
I mean,
Here's the joke. It's called your physical strength.
Holy shit, Captain, you just got burned so hard. Should I put him out the airlock?
I
Put
am
her
the
out.
strongest warrior
No.
on the ship, so I mean,
The
I
freezing
think the
chamber will
airlock
do.
still wins.
The airlock definitely wins. It doesn't win in a strength battle. It wins in like being sucked into vacuum. But that's
Yes. Right. So I get we wait for the scan and then we scan.
Alright.
Do we roll for the scan?
Let me actually
Now that you
give
said
you
that.
some setting here instead of you casually saying, should I roll? Should I roll? I want to roll the dice. I want to roll a 1 and absolutely ruin everything you've planned for tonight.
but that's
Drop
always-
that dice!
Isn't that always the idea though? Just derail everything. you plan.
Congratulations, you just rolled a 4. This means you now have herpes.
I mean,
You told me to drop it.
I mean, theoretically, with the Earth being destroyed, that is very unlikely.
True, herpes does not actually, it's not a very, common disease. Also,
On
I-
Earth, it's very common, but not.
it's very interesting how you just suddenly have gotten herpes, but I don't know. Let's actually get back on the topic, because
No,
Also,
I
that's
think-
what those sticks are.
apparently
I think you
we're...
meant like. I think
Today
you
is
meant, like,
off track
harpies.
day. We've already gone off track once again.
I think
Jesus
Every day is
Christ.
off track day.
I think like the voice in the sky is trying to say harpies because I like evolved from a dove, so he's confusing me with harpies, but that's fine.
Shush the fuck up, boy. I was gonna give you some setting to actually work with.
Right.
Yeah?
We
Alright.
are listening.
As you approach the ship, you can now scan it and notice that it's currently headed towards an asteroid belt. They seem to be going slower than the regular... Please stop that, it's really annoying. It's distracting me so much. Alright, they seem to be currently headed towards an asteroid belt, and are going slower than their type of ship normally would, so that means they're either carrying some heavy stuff, or they're going slow for another reason, which is currently unknown. Around you, there are no other ships currently detectable. This doesn't necessarily mean there aren't any, but you can't find any right now.
Alright, here's the thing. We clue for looks.
Yes. Can we?
Now you can roll.
Roll it, baby.
It's a
That's
9, not a
9.
6. It's a 9. It's a 9.
It's a 9.
Yeah, we just look at the value.
Yeah, and I can just press Alt and show the stream like, oh, it's 9.
Oh.
Alright, so, as you scan your surroundings, because that's what you said you were going to do, you detect asteroids.
No, we were cluing for
Yay.
looks.
Yes.
Alright, you look at the window and see a lot of space!
There's a lot of emptiness and
That's
asteroids.
a clue. That's definitely a look. I can clue that.
Now let's actually roll to scan the
Yeah.
ship and see if you actually have anything before
We want
going
to scan
into
the
this
inside of the ship.
encounter.
We want to know what's going on in there.
Oh, specifically the inside?
Oh god. That's very
Alright.
cocked. Oh Jesus.
If you now I show if you hold over it, you can clearly see it's a 3.
That's very cocked.
I don't give a fuck if it's cocked. It's yeah, no, but you dropped it from height, so it automatically changes. That doesn't mean
know.
anything. It's a
No,
3,
just like
and
I'm
you're gonna
putting
have
it
to
down
live.
there.
Fine, it's a 3, and you're gonna have to live with it. What this 3 means is that you can't actually penetrate their hull with your basic scanners. So you have no absolutely no clue of what's inside.
I still think it's weird to have a computer scan something and then fail at it. It's just amazing.
It doesn't
it's like
fail at it.
it's like
the
a
computer-
system malfunction.
No, the computer doesn't malfunction. The computer just does as it's asked, as in it activates its basic scanners on the inside of said ship. Information comes back blank because you can't penetrate the hull. Isn't
Sure.
a failure, just doesn't mean that your scanner's strong enough. Right? That was very much speaking against my own words there. Idiotic.
Yes.
Your scanner's just too shy, alright? You can't see anything, so you're gonna have to go in blind if you want to go in.
Right, let's go in blind. Let's go load up the party. Let's go.
Hmm.
I'm gonna rearrange some stuff.
This might not be the best idea ever.
Why? What can go wrong? What can go wrong? Good job there, mate.
Congratulations. I don't know what just broke, but it's probably everything.
It's not even broken.
I think it's like a glass that fell
Is
over.
there something else inside it? Because that didn't sound like just a glass.
Oh no,
It
it was
did,
it was standing on like a
Why is your glass
plate.
standing on a little plate?
Because it's a very special glass.
Put
No,
it
it
down on
was
my
because
desk.
it
Oh,
came
this
like
is-
this, filled with liquid and a cookie on top.
This is-
But then
I'm intrigued by this. The Steam overlay
That's
pop-ups still happen on my screen, but the stream doesn't pick it up.
That's probably OBS, don't worry about it, that's fine.
I'm actually really happy about that, because then people don't get the obnoxious herder is now playing herder. And because I have everyone nicknamed, that would reveal some names which wouldn't be the best.
Ah, yes. I see.
I don't think you're actually seeing nicknames in those pop-ups.
No. But that's fine, let's go and raid
Whatever,
the ship.
let's continue on our conversation. You two are gonna have a conversation about raiding said ship, and
I mean,
Alright.
your
okay,
pilot...
right, so let's make plans about raiding this ship we know absolutely freaking
Your
nothing
pilot's
about.
Exactly,
gonna
let's
chime
go.
in and give you some information on said ship, because he tells you,
God.
Captain, I've seen this type of research vessel before. It generally contains about 10 to 15 scientists and at least 5 guards, if not more. If, depending on what they're going to do, they could have an escort with them, but we can't detect them because our scanners are not the latest version, because we prioritize stealth, not scanning. Listen, Captain, that's your choice. That's just what the inside of the ship looks like.
Okay.
That's the information I can give you right now, Captain.
Well, this is going to be interesting and not easy, but I think we're going to try it anyway. I mean, what else is there to do, right?
Go home.
Yeah.
Start doing stuff with the loot you got from the
Nah.
other vessel.
I mean, there's not really loot we can use at
That
the
might
moment.
actually be a better option, but
No. Like we
You
have we have the guard
sell
weaponry
the
with
jewelry,
us.
get
We
some
have
better
Eloria
scanners.
pistols. That's bloody amazing.
Until they run out of ammo.
Yeah. No, but that's fine.
How's that fine? You don't have any extra cartridges or anything.
We apparently, by my bad roll, got a bad scanner, so I mean, we might just go back and sell the jewels and, like, get some
Oh,
extra.
yeah, bad
Upgrade
roll,
the
you don't
scanner.
necessarily... Yeah, I mean, do whatever you want, but it's your call right now. They haven't detected you, so you can either go ahead and do anything and start raiding this research vessel.
You are the one that's all hippity hoppity and wanted to rush in, and I'm like being. So how do we approach this? Like we know nothing.
No, we just go in. You don't understand, we
yeah.
just go in, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you should be saying.
Yeah, no, totally. We're going in. This is fine.
Right.
Thanks.
Where are you gonna aim your teleporters?
The largest room we can like.
You can't detect
We don't
anything,
know
that's the
the
problem.
roads.
anything. So like the bulk of the ship, because you
So
know.
you're just
we're
gonna
kinda-
aim center mass?
Yes.
You know, at that point, the question is, does this ship have an even or uneven amount of decks?
You don't know!
No, but if it's even, then we're fucked.
We can look at the ship though. Like we can just see the ship. It's fine.
You
We
can...
use our eyes.
Alright, let me give you it like this.
Let
Roll
me
a dice
see.
for me and see just through your window how much you can see about,
Alright,
you know,
I'ma roll
the
this.
I
layout.
mean, with
No,
a good
no.
camera, obviously, but, you know.
Wonderful! Alright.
That's my role. I can't see you. Fuck.
You look through your computer and you enhance. Enhance! Enhance! And most of the ships, this model of ship doesn't really have any windows, so it's hard to distinguish anything from the outside. So,
You know, we should probably have, you know, the pilot sitting out front near the windows actually observe the ship.
you know that
That's-
you know, this is space, and you're not
Yes.
floating right next to it. So
No.
this is like on a highway, and you're driving behind a car that's like
Well-
approximately 300 meters ahead of you, and you're trying to see if it has 3 chairs from the
But-
rear view window.
But like the car is probably the size of a house, in which case.
Sure, but you're not on
I mean,
300
yeah, but it's
meters,
quite
you're a
bit
lot
farther
further.
away than the 300
Yeah,
meters,
exactly.
for example.
It's fine. We can just fly closer.
You could fly closer, but then you have the danger of being detected. Since it's a research vessel, it's gonna probably have good scanners.
We teleport in.
We teleport.
Alright, roll a dice for me! Let's see how well you do.
I ain't touching that dice.
Running a 1 will be interesting, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Is that a 19?
That's a
Won't get
19.
there
That's a
because
19! Alright, that's wonderful.
I hate this ball. It's so.
Yeah.
No.
Let me just remove the ball if you're not gonna use it.
Just make the ball bigger.
Shush, you haven't seen anything. Making the ball bigger doesn't help anyone, it's still curved.
Yeah.
You just need a little box, almost.
Yes.
But
Or, use the
I'm
table.
not gonna build a box right now.
We're gonna build a wall.
Yeah, the problem is that you could roll it into my GM zone.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I
You
can
can
roll
just
it
drag
to
it
the
out
back.
if that happens.
Sure, we'll see when we'll talk about that when we get there. For now, you have rolled a 19 on a teleport aboard an enemy vessel where you know nothing about. So,
That's a very good roll.
let's first put these apart because right now they're not in the picture.
No, exactly. I separated them for the raid party.
This is also incorrect because Fiona couldn't come.
Alright, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, she's
She
not
had a
done
chest
on the mission,
wound.
so.
She got shot.
She got
Yeah.
shot, and currently your
Fluffy is fine.
Fluffy's fine, but
Droid is missing a hand.
the droid is missing part of its
Dax.
functionality.
Dex
So-
is missing a hand.
Dex is missing Tango Alpha X-Ray is missing an arm or hand. She basically
Cut off
from
the hand.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it's missing everything up until the wrist.
But he still has one hand.
But he is still
Oh.
very functional. Yeah, he can
Yeah.
still absolutely murder people, especially researchers. You could just stab them.
Yeah.
I mean, he also has an Elorian pistol. Oh, no, wait, we didn't have to give him one. Or it.
I was gonna say, doesn't need one.
No.
Yeah.
And that's like built-in armory. It's fine.
Right.
Alright, so you teleport aboard the enemy vessel, and by chance, because you just aimed center mass and attempted to put everyone together because that's the safest, you teleport it in a storage room.
Hey.
And altogether, in a big seemingly empty space with just some like shelves attached to the walls, and in the center there's clearly a large pedestal almost
Mm-hmm.
that seems to have a gravitational field above it so it can hold anything,
Alright.
but it's currently empty.
Okay. I
Like,
fly
this
up.
is, as far as your knowledge goes about the technological part of a Hemos ship, a Hemos research vessel, and specifically, you know that generally they put things there to properly study it, right? They levitate
Right.
it, and then they can easily
So they
turn
can
it
watch
around.
every angle and
exactly.
yeah, sure.
They can turn it
Alright.
around and that kind of
I
stuff.
fly up.
Alright, you fly up and you hit the ceiling.
It's
Roll
a
for me!
bingo! Come on!
Hey, Chris! Why are you laying on the ground? What?
I will correct you, good sir.
As you start wanting to, get a better view and fly upwards, you step off from the ground, open your wings, take a few flaps, realize there's a ceiling, but also notice a boardwalk up on the upper ledge, where you
Ooh.
easily land on. And now you are a floor higher than the rest of your crew,
Heck yeah.
so we're gonna have to separate you.
And Sammy.
And
She's
Sami,
with me.
because, Sami
We're,
is,
we're a duo.
Sami is your best friend forever,
Oh yes,
apparently.
he is.
Sammy.
So, and this boardwalk seems to have a very normal, unprotected door. Which means you can just basically kick it open and the door falls out of its hinges, while the downstairs storage room door is secured.
Alright.
Chris. Can you fly us up there?
Huh?
Camille.
Yes, or...
Can you fly us up there?
I mean, I could attempt it, but we have a droid with us. How in the hell am I going to lift that?
They're not.
You
No,
make a good point.
exactly. Like, I can lift me, my spear, my shield, Sammy. That's asking a lot. Then I would
Right.
have to put all my kids down.
Sammy
That's not
has-
gonna happen.
Sammy has a suggestion.
What's your suggestion?
Yes.
Sammy suggests that we access the console and open the door.
That's a very good suggestion.
I very much
It's
like to
not
hear
that
it.
hard.
No.
So you go do that.
Yes, I go do that. I go and try and find a console to open the doors to the cargo bay.
Alright, so as you open the shitty ass door above it, the boardwalk, you go into a very empty hallway with
Alright.
a computer right instantly to your side.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
So let's make a roll and see how well you can hack said computer. Right.
Not very well. I
As
am
you
not.
start accessing the computer, you
I'm a
realize
warrior.
that it's Hemos encrypted, and it requires a key code to actually open the console. You lack such a key code because
Can
you
I? Can
don't
I?
have-
No.
Really quickly.
You need to call a certain somebody.
I was going to like.
Protect
I
the
was going
port.
to like. I like. No. I'm like ping. I was going to ping Fiona on our ship to ask if she knows.
I made a perfect tech support joke,
Yes, I know.
and then no. Okay.
But I'm going to like ping Fiona, ask if she has codes for a research
so
vessel.
she responds to you and tells you that generally every HEMOS ship, every HEMOS research vessel has a specified code that is exclusive, like almost an account
Right.
database. So every
Yeah.
researcher has their own pass with stuff, so they can unlock it. But that also means that their passes, which have one-tap unlock, are easily acquirable and easily used to open said systems.
I'm going to look for somebody.
Alright, so you're just gonna roam the hallways until you hit a person?
Meanwhile, while
No.
Chris is doing this,
Yeah.
can we? Is there a way we can open this door without making the whole ship know?
Because you're in a storage room, it's locked, right? So
Yeah.
what you could do is try and get the attention from outside the door, so someone comes check out what the hell's going on inside.
Mhm.
Otherwise, if you don't want to be detected, that's quite difficult.
Sure.
You could try
So
to
they
blow
have-
the door up, but that's not very silent.
Alright. Yeah. No. I mean, that's not going to be very stealthy, is it?
I know.
It doesn't have to be.
So we're gonna blow up the door.
Well, I was
Are you
thinking
going
we
to
do this
charge the door?
stealthily because there might actually be a lot of guards there, so we might,
Also, Steam pop-ups do display nickname, I discovered just
Oh.
a second ago.
Well, then.
Okay.
Back on topic.
Yes, I was thinking keeping this as stealthy as possible,
Good luck.
and so we might not want to blow up the door yet.
So, is there a? There's
I'm
a.
actually gonna put my phone into silent mode.
There's like a key card like thing next to the door, right? So they can't open it. They just can't just
There's
press
a
the button
swipe
and open
card.
it. All right.
And it's locked from the outside because it's currently not in use, so you're gonna have to
I was
unlock it
thinking,
first.
like, could you guys ask the droid to like try to hack the system?
You could have the droid attempt to hack the system, but that if you roll badly, the whole system will notice that there's someone invading said system.
Yeah. But I'm just.
I mean, okay, but what's our other option? Blowing up a fucking door. That's gonna alert everybody as well.
Or wait until
Yeah.
Chris acquires a key card and, deactivates the door.
But like,
Might be, buddy.
So what's the plan?
I think we're gonna try to hack the shit.
All right.
Alright, so you're
Go.
gonna activate you're gonna set the droid to hack the door.
Yeah.
Roll a dice. Mr. Reed. Let's be anal about this. A 10. Completely
That's a tenner.
average. Right, so your droid is gonna attempt to hack the system. So he takes the keypad, removes the outer covering, shoves his hand into the wiring so he can connect their systems, pulls his hand out and then comes to the conclusion, I cannot open the door from this side.
The ceiling.
Hello, Red Pressure.
As-
Welcome to the
as
stream. Enjoy your
Max
stay.
so stealthily explored. The ceiling is up.
They're now
Why are your
aboard.
messages displaying twice? Oh
What
god.
you missed is that they're now aboard a research vessel and attempting to steal shit. They
Yes.
currently are undetected and attempting to figure out how to get out of a storage bay.
I'm
Right.
going to look for the nearest person and hug him
Alright, let's
to death.
let's
Okay.
make a dice roll and see how well you can find the person without absolutely getting detected. Oh, you are
Yeah.
this.
You're actually quite good at
Show
not
this.
doing
That's
that.
an 18, which
Yeah.
means that you have found someone, a lone researcher, wandering with his little clipboard, making some small notes and quickly hurrying through a hallway.
Now,
Which you
I
just-
have a question.
What?
Because I'm going to kill this person and acquire its key card.
Yeah,
But I'm going to kill a person.
yeah.
Which is
Which?
going to trigger blood
Which will
rage.
trigger your blood
Technically-
rage.
Yes. Now,
But
Chris?
as we previously decided, we can make a dice roll and see if we can actually
yeah, like,
prevent
is,
it from
is
triggering.
Sammy going to take the kill from me and like prevent me from actually triggering my blood rage?
This
or...
is your call. You can now
Does-
tell Sami to murder the guy. He will do it without question. He will die and you will
Sure.
acquire a keycard, or you can do it yourself, which is clearly the more exhilarating thing. But you're gonna have to roll a dice and see if you trigger blood rage.
Well, yeah, but we know we got to be stealthy right now. So
yeah,
you
exactly.
probably
So I got orders to be stealthy, and we like discussed it. So I would feel that although my character would really love to kill, she knows that she can't. That it triggers something, so that she would. So that would just kind of blow the mission away. So I think she would ask Sami to take the kill.
Right, so roll a dice for me.
And I'm also not going to acquire its fingers unless I roll really poorly.
Nah.
No, that's fine.
That's a 19. You're fine. Alright, Sami slithers up to the guy. He looks down, suddenly sees Sami at his feet, which is already terrifying. Then it slithers up his leg, around his neck, and just chokes him to death.
That's like a 2 to 3 meter king cobra. I think that's a bit more than just going up a trouser.
No, he's going around its leg up,
Oh yeah.
and then around the body, and already like tightening himself. Right? And as
Heck
he
yeah.
attempts to scream, he just sets his fang into the neck. And just no sound comes out. And he just drops over, dead,
Dead.
slowly forming a pool of blood around him. Sami just plinks off the keycard.
hide the body.
I mean, it's in a room, right? So I don't really.
It's in the hallway.
Oh no! Oh yeah, no, I'm hiding that body then.
Right, so Sami,
I'm not, by the way.
Sami just wraps his tail around the head and just drags it with him. Leaving a red trail on the
this
floor.
is such a good visualization.
Yes, but there's a red trail now, so that's the problem.
Listen, you're gonna start murdering people very quickly.
Now,
It'll
the
be
problem isn't with murdering people, the problem is with them finding out.
That's
fair
fine.
enough. You know, but the real problem is they can't really clean a bloodstain.
No,
I
know.
can't, and Sammy doesn't really have arms to, you know.
He doesn't have
Bandages in
anything to
general.
remove the blood from the floor, right? So they just
He could
you
lick
just
it.
drag him with you because now they're just gonna question, hey, where does blood come from? Not necessarily, oh god, someone's dead.
Can I have Sammy swallow the body?
He can attempt to swallow the body, but it's a bit large for his usual meal. And remember that snakes
He
don't
is
eat
2
that
to 3
often.
meters. How large is this hemos?
Yeah, hemas are approximately 170 to 180.
And the cover should have
That's
no
fine.
problem devouring him.
He's fine in devouring him, but snakes don't eat that often.
No.
And generally, digesting a whole person with clothes and everything is not the best thing for its health. But if you tell him to, he will.
Alright.
Or at
So
least
we
he
could
will
resort-
attempt to.
We can I can have him at least chop off his head for, you know, a tasty meal, tasty snack.
Why would you do this?
No, it's a double entendre. It's fine.
Yeah,
The
but
he-
it's gonna send
the
you into
head-
blood rage, so don't.
I was gonna say, that's definitely gonna at least give you a roll for blood rage. But you just drag the body with you
it's-
to the console. It's fine. You can
Yeah,
just
it's-
throw him
it
into
won't
the
be
storage
okay.
room. You know, the
It'll
place
be
that you
fine for
already
now.
broke in. So you just dump the body in the on upper levels of the storage room on the boardwalk. You just activate your the key card. Console unlocks. Now I need you to roll to see how quickly you can find the access codes to unlock that specific door. And see if you get noticed in the meanwhile. That's a 6. Alright. So you start rummaging through the system trying to figure out how they built this up and where you can open specific doors. And from down the hall, as soon as you find the door button, the door menu, you hear, "Hey! What's this doing here?"
I'm going to throw my spear at him.
He hasn't seen you yet. It's down the hall around the corner.
Oh, is he like
There's
looking at
just
a blood
someone
trail?
figuring out, hey, there's a massive blood trail here. What's
So
this?
I'm like on the boardwalk in the room with the
No, you're
codes or
outside.
the computer.
The computer's
Oh, okay.
outside
Because
the door.
I dropped the body on the
Yeah,
boardwalk.
you dump the body inside, so the blood
And he's
trail
looking at
goes
the blood
into.
trail.
He's looking.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright,
You're gonna have to somehow kill him silence him without anybody figuring it out.
I have a very good pet snake that's probably, you know, very good at silencing people, eh?
Right, so Sammy's gonna go up to the corner and
I'm
wait
going
for him to
whisper
go
to him.
around the corner.
I'm going to whisper to Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy, silence.
Alright, so he goes to the corner and waits until the guy follows the blood trail around the corner so he can instantly murder him. You have one roll to see if you can now actually unlock said door before you absolutely get detected or something else happens. That's a 15. Alright. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button.
What did you do?
I turned myself into... Yeah, I turned my screen and that was a bad idea. Alright.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
You rolled a 15, which means
Yes.
as soon as you open the door menu, you see storage doors. You press storage doors and you see a single storage room. So you open said storage room. This is menus and menus. Hemel's design is hell, apparently. So, and Reed, for you and your crew, the door just hisses open.
Okay, good.
It's right? It's,
okay.
Hisses is the best sound I can make. Alright, and as you do that, a janitor is gonna start coming out around the corner with a mop, wiping up blood, and Sammy's just gonna grab his mop, pull him down to the ground, and just instantly bite him in the neck.
He likes necks, apparently.
Well, I mean,
He has a
you now
knack
have
for those
something.
things.
You now have something to clean up the blood with.
It's a
Yes.
quick and silent way to murder someone.
But I can't handle the broom and blood because,
Yeah,
you know.
you can. It's fine. You
Yeah,
just
that's
need
fine.
to roll for cleaning.
I,
Sammy
oh,
can't.
oh, I am going to do this. Roll for cleaning. Oh, that would have been amazing.
Oh my god.
That would have been so good.
That would have instantly jeopardized your
Yes.
mission.
Yeah.
Ah,
So, as you grab
fuck
them up,
me.
you just throw the body back into the storage room, you wipe up all the blood, dump the cleaning material in the storage room, grab a radio of the guy, of the janitor, because he was wearing a little pocket-like communications device. Let's just call it a
Yeah.
walkie-talkie for simplicity's sake, but it's a sci-fi walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
It's a communication device.
It's
Hey,
a plasma
Communications device for high functioning communication. Ha! You don't
should
have to
actually
wrestle, you
Write
have
that
to
down. Write that down. We need a name for that.
It's a plasma walkie-talkie. Don't even worry about it.
No, we wiped plasma. We literally talked like 50 minutes about plasma.
Yes. We'll talk about it. That's fine. Don't worry.
I am worrying very much.
It's just
And-
a small-scale communications device that goes ship-wide.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, can I hear anything through it, or
Right now, no.
no? Okay, that's fine. So I'm
Okay,
going to
so-
meet up with the boys.
Right, so you're just gonna jump off the ledge?
I'm gonna flutter down, like
Fair
float
enough.
down.
You're just gonna hop the little boardwalk guard,
Yeah, hop the railing.
open
and
your
float,
wings, and just
float down.
float down.
Yeah.
And they land, and she lands right beside you. Says, "Opened it."
We noticed.
Yes, I hope so.
Me too. Right. So we sneakily, stealthily go into the.
Can I have Sammy scout? Like, this is a stealthy mission now, so can we have like Sammy go ahead and scout? He's probably the stealthiest of us all.
Yeah, but he's a snake.
Yes.
It's a bit weird for a Bastari to be aboard a Hemel ship.
You know, but he can scout and be in the shadows, right? Or is there like only light in the hallways?
These are very lit up hallways. There's light on both
okay.
borders that
Ah,
shine down,
alright,
so
alright.
technically
It doesn't really matter.
there isn't much of a dark spot.
Are you saying there could be somebody from our team who could just walk the hallways without being suspicious?
It's called Fiora, but she's damaged.
At least one, she's not
Or
called
Fiona.
Fiora, please.
It's
It's
Fiona.
Fiona.
It's Fiora.
I'm
Two.
sorry.
She
Fedora.
definitely does not look like she belongs here.
Also, she has a massive club with her.
Alright,
I
let's
don't
do some.
know.
Let's roll a dice and see if you actually can make some sense out of who you should send through the ship.
Also, while like going through the computer, could I make any heads or tails out of like the ship layout? Is that
It's a
something?
9. It's a 9.
No, through the menus and the quick time you had, you don't have a
No, that's fine.
It was terribly designed menus anyway.
You know there's about 20 rooms.
It's like the UI of an MMO.
There were about 20 rooms as far as you could see through the menus.
Alright.
Because you instantly went to the doors menu to open said doors.
No,
as there being 20 rooms, as 20 options, presumably there are 20 doors.
Okay, right.
Granted.
You have no clue who you could send through the ship undetected.
We don't have a con artist with us.
I
That's
still don't
somebody
know
we should
why you
hire.
very much want to go stealthily when the whole style of your crew is just go in and murder everything.
No, I don't understand why Nebula wants to go in stealthy. I'm the strategist. You're like the hippity hoppity. I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm
in
the
the
hippity
face.
hoppity, but come on, we know I'm a hippity hoppity. I'm not a suicide bomber.
That's
Like,
true. I'll give you that.
I wouldn't be alive right now if I just charged him all the time.
But you would be like heading around corners, like looking and like
I am getting really
excited for combat. And...
yes, impatient.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just go and we. I am the bomber. Look at me. I am the bomber now. So we just go around and we just look around the corners and try to be stealthily while searching the ship, I guess.
Alright, give me a dice roll, boys. See if you
Hey!
can actually successfully stealth clear all the hallways. Survey says yes, easily. In the process of sneaking through the hallways, technically,
Pressure, look at me. I am the bomber now.
you actually think about firing your shotgun at people, but then realize that makes a lot of sound. So you take your
Does it?
Elorian pistol, which doesn't make that much sound, and every time someone comes around the corner, you just put a bolt right in their head.
Clink.
Because all that does is...
That's a very satisfying sound for shooting somebody in the head.
Yes.
I mean, and then it does... and some blood sprays out, but that's, minor details. And as you've cleared all the hallways, you've now clearly identified how the ship layout works. There's 3 floors. The upper floor is living quarters, which is about 5 to 10 living quarters.
How many people did we kill while shooting them in the head?
4.
Right.
So there's 6 people dead right
So
now.
6 dead.
You haven't killed any guards yet. On the second floor is clearly a door which goes to the bridge, and there's a mess hall, and there's a large-scale research center which you didn't enter yet.
Soon.
Then on the bottom floor was your storage room, and something that seems to be a guard room, which you very much avoided. So, that's probably
How
an
many
armory.
guards were there?
Wait,
You haven't seen
Chris,
inside.
Chris has a keycard, right?
I have
Yes,
a keycard,
you
yes.
can open all the doors.
So, if we use the keycard to get into the system,
Yeah.
can we ask back Tax to just hack the guard quarters closed?
Ooh, very fancy.
You could attempt it.
Just like break the door
that
or something.
sounds like a good idea.
You could attempt it, but first I'm gonna have to roll see if you are undetected right now before you make any more moves, because you...
Sure, but I'll give the keycard to Tex. Was that a roll for them or for us? Because I feel like we should be rolling that.
1, I'd never rolled anything.
Wait.
That was Nebula's roll.
Oh.
2, that was the roll to see if you were still detected.
No, well, we are detected.
3, all the alarms are going off right now. Someone
fucked
found
up.
some bodies.
But they don't know where we are, or do they?
They
They scan
currently,
for our location.
currently, you do not have any knowledge where you are. When you try to access a computer with your keycard, it turns out that they've blocked it. And you hear screaming coming from down the hallway, which clearly sounds like guard chatter coming up towards your position. What are you gonna do? You have one decision.
Positions.
You have one decision
ready for
before we
combat
go into
position.
combat.
Formation,
We
Delta
can
Alpha
still
Sigma
try
3.
to like lock some people out, I guess.
Delta Alpha Sigma
It's
3.
definitely time to shoot. No,
We
you don't have
prepare for
access to...
combat.
Alright. You don't have access. I mean, I was gonna say that. I was saying that to red pressure, but you can not attempt to block anything because you don't have any access to computers anymore because they block
Oh
the
right,
keycard.
yeah.
So you're just gonna get in battle positions and gonna start.
Yes.
Get ready to
Yeah.
spray anyone who comes around the corner with a hail of fire bullets. Or,
Yeah.
You know, sci-fi weaponry.
So, I feel like, because Fluffy isn't all that big, is he? How tall is Fluffy?
I think
It's like, he's tiny. but
like a
bulky.
meter,
Yeah.
a bit
So,
like dwarves.
I'm going to
He's
have
very
my...
wide, right? He's
I'm
really
going-
bulky.
So, this is the idea for the battle, like battle formation. I'm going to hold up my shield and my spear, have Sami wrap around my spear, have him tip the blade in, or have him tip the edge.
Oh, that's
in
already
poison.
done. That's just his automatic.
okay.
Oh shit, we're fighting.
Sure. And have Fluffy, like, covering Fluffy with my shield, but the minigun, like, poking from underneath it, like, almost on the floor, because he is not able to lift it all that high. And just spray down the hallway.
Fair enough. All right. So let's make a roll for initiative.
Alright, let's go do this. That's 4.
We do not have initiative.
No, I do.
They're gonna fight first, which means
Alright.
suddenly, around the corner, you hear talking, then you hear stopping, then you see just a barrel poke out and shoot towards you. Let's see how well they fire. 12. Which means you can now either A, dodge roll, B, take the hit, or C,
I'm going to try to block this. Who is he aiming at? At me? I'm
he's
presume
just
it's me.
aiming down the hallway. He's not aiming towards anyone.
Right, I'm gonna block it with this. Try to block it with the shield.
Alright, roll for me.
Sure.
This is
This is your defensive action. If you fail this, oh no, it's fine. Your shield
fine.
just the bullet, the laser, because they have laser rifles, comes
Yeah.
in and just makes a little black mark on your shield.
Sure.
You can just wipe those down.
Yeah.
Now, that's the first guard. There's clearly others coming your way because now they've confirmed your position. You're up.
Alright.
Let's
So I'm gonna have
let's-
Fluffy shoot
yeah.
down the hallway.
Let's
Yes.
before we make any decisions here, let's do it this way. You have 6 units here, yeah?
Yes.
yeah.
We'll count every one of those goes in any order you want, since it's your party. So let's put
Alright.
them. You can just put them forward if they take an action.
I'm
Everyone
going to
can
like
take a
put
single
Fluffles
action.
like beside me because he's with me. So Fluffy's beside me, like down next to the shield. Sami is on me.
Oh, I didn't think Huib was wanted to do spatial.
No, I wasn't gonna do spatial. This was just for me to mark, hey, who took a turn or not, right? You can just shove the tokens like, oh, he's taken a turn,
Alright.
because that's easier for
So
you
Fluffy's
guys
going
to-
first. He's
Yeah.
going to
Yes.
spray and pray.
He's just gonna spray down the hallway. You
Yes.
remember that there's currently no one looking down the hallway, so all that the best you can do is destroy.
He
you know.
didn't step into the hallway.
Wall.
He just poked
No,
his barrel
he
around
poked
the
his
corner.
gun around and shot blindly. Otherwise, the shot would have definitely avoided said shield.
Alright, so we have a droid who should be very good at aiming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have try to let's have the droid try to shoot down the gun.
Now he just shot and pulled it back.
Oh,
Okay, I asked the
Alright.
droid can do it like can go Deadshot style and shoot like via the wall and then ricochet the bullet.
He's gonna ricochet the bullet off the back wall into the guy.
Yeah,
With what?
with the Elorian pistol.
Elorium just penetrates these walls. These walls are not strong enough to.
I was going to
bounce
say like put
Elorium.
him into Overwatch.
Okay, fair enough, but like
So you're
you
just
know.
gonna have him shoot as soon as someone pokes out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Have the droid be on guard, like watching.
Let me remind you guys, you're in the middle of a hallway, which means there's 2 directions.
How about we move out of this hallway?
Yeah, let's go in around, but we're gonna be in a hallway anyway, so. Yeah,
No, we can hold out in a room.
We
This is
could
fine.
retreat to the cargo bay and hold our guard there.
Oh my god.
This is yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Sure.
Go head back to the cargo bay and hold out there.
Alright,
Bunker
roll
up.
for me to see how you actually get to, if you can actually get to the cargo bay. Alright, so the cargo bay is 2 corners behind, so what you in front of you are the guards,
Yeah.
behind you is another cross, and then
Sure.
through that hallway is the door you need.
Sure.
So right now, your entire 6-man party can move into that other hallway, but not through the door.
Sure, let's go.
Alright. So you move your entire party up.
Well,
Now
back.
you're in the other hallway. Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On our way to the
This is
cargo
your
bay.
since you're moving your entire party. That's your
All
combat turn.
directions.
Okay, fair enough.
Then your enemies are gonna get, or the guards are gonna get their turn,
Sure.
which means they're moving up behind you since they've peeked, noticed you weren't in said hallway, and started moving up again. You hear
Right.
more. You hear more talking from the way you
Talking?
just came. They are talking to each other.
The
Okay.
guards are talking to each other.
Yeah, no, I was making.
You
a
can't
joke,
figure
don't
out what
worry
they're
about it.
saying, but they're clearly having conversation, probably tactics, right? Like, hey, where'd they go? Or, I think they're over there. And, move up, move up, move up!
I only just now realized something.
And that is.
We should have totally used the reroll token for scanning the ship.
That's a 1. Oh,
No,
scanning.
no, it was a 3.
Yeah, the scan you could
That was
reroll.
fine. I don't really. Whatever. There,
Right.
there might be opportunities where we need them.
True.
You're up again. You're in the hallway and there's
Yeah, no,
clearly
we're gonna
guards-
move back. That's just we're gonna move into the
Yeah.
cargo bay.
Right, roll to see if you can move into the cargo bay and how well you can actually go into there. That is a 6. Which means, as you attempt to open the door to the cargo bay, you discover it is blocked.
Mm.
It closed again.
They seem to have locked it.
Huh.
You know, because they detected the bodies and all.
Try to hack it. Yeah, because we can try to hack it open from the other side.
Hacker
Because
man, hack the time.
Only tax. There's
Right.
the tax that gets you.
Roll a dice and see if Tex hacks it.
Tax hacks.
Alright, Tex looks at the door, says, just stands there for a second, calculating most effective way of entry, and then just proceeds to kick the door out of its hinges. Door is
works.
removed.
Sure.
Yeah.
Most
Yep.
effective way of entry found. Bang!
Alright, so this is my plan. I'm going to hide behind like the cover of the door. So because the door fell inwards, right? Because it got kicked open by the door, so it fell inwards.
We're gonna totally use that as a riot shield.
Yes. No, no. I was
Remember
going to
that
mention,
you
like,
are on the second
hide
floor,
behind
so
the
you're
door.
up on the boardwalk.
Oh, we went. Oh.
Oh.
You couldn't have kicked in the cargo door, that was evidently clear. You kicked in the rickety door upstairs.
Alright. But I could still hide behind the
You
corner.
can still use it, yes. I
Yeah,
don't
sure.
know how many
Alright, let's
bullets
do
it'll
that.
block.
Have Sammy at the ready. He's going to go onto them whenever they try to walk in.
Alright, so you push the door almost back into place and just hold against it. Right.
Is there like a emergency ladder from the boardwalk that we can take down to the cargo bay? Okay.
Otherwise
could
you could have
float
used it to go up.
Well, yeah, but
You could probably jump down fine,
I could
as
probably
long as you
carry
don't
one
roll
of you, but
horribly.
then I would have to make like a turn to do that because
Yeah, that's gonna take a turn per person at least.
yeah.
But you can just, hop it and try and properly land.
You're kind of strong in you have strong legs.
yeah,
You
you
might
have
be
strong
able
legs.
to jump it.
You'll probably
Yeah.
be fine, but there are others who.
I was gonna say I'm not the only one.
But
We cannot throw down Fluffy.
You can attempt to throw down Fluffy and have him roll. Fluffy doesn't care. Fluffy just goes, boss.
Well, but you see, Fluffy isn't that big, so he actually has a way better volume to
No,
surf
but he
area
is where
ratio.
he is holding a giant minigun.
He has a lot
They
of
have a
weight.
point there, but
The minigun's gonna come crashing down.
you gotta take your wins with your losses here.
You're just gonna first drop the minigun off the edge and make a giant crater in the ground where the minigun
God, no.
landed. No,
Let's not do that.
Let me roll for me to see if you come up with a good way to get everyone down, because
No, we're not going down. Fuck
No?
no. Why would we? We have the height advantage.
so alright, then you're not rolling to see if you find a better way. That would have been interesting, but you put it on
I
the
mean,
edge.
it wasn't done shuffling, but I stopped because...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we never would have known the outcome. But no, so you're gonna stand up on the little metal flimsy boardwalk.
I know a very good way to go down, but that's...
Yeah, me too. That's why I wanted to roll so I could suggest it to you. On the other hand, you're gonna get contacted by Fiona through
what you
your
can say?
communications, and she's gonna call, boss, there seem to be some security officers on the way. I don't
We know.
Yeah, but like, not necessarily security officers aboard your ship. I mean, Galactic Police. Or,
Oh.
not necessarily Galactic Police, just the Hemos Enforcement Unit.
I
Do
think
they...
we are hightailing out of this ship.
Can
Technically,
they detect us?
they can't detect the ship until they bring in some proper scanners, but we won't win a gunfight with 3 of those. 1 of those we can handle. 3 of those will definitely die.
But there's 1 now, or there's 3 already?
I don't know, I'm just detecting an outgoing signal.
Okay.
Alright.
Scan it!
I can't scan a signal!
Clue for nukes!
Alright, then clue for nukes. Let's roll to see if Fiona clues for nukes. Fiona clues for
She
nukes
does
and
not.
comes to the conclusion that no clues are to be looked.
Well,
Well,
but
she
next
detects
time
that
she...
they sent a signal. Like, basically, they called the emergency line and reported that they're being
right.
raided. And, yeah, she knows that there's probably, from experience, she knows there's probably 2 or 3 on the way.
Okay, right.
Because, you know, pirate situation and stuff.
I feel like this is the point where we hightail out.
We could hold out for a little while, right? They're not necessarily here yet. We could just teleport the fuck out and...
You're in the abandoned sector. And your ship is technically undetectable.
Technically.
Although you're aboard a research vessel with very good scanners, so they might be able to scan your ship if they actually went and searched for it.
Well, they would have to, like, search for parameters and the shield, like,
Yeah.
frequency and stealth frequency. That
Yeah, it wouldn't be
take a while.
easy. But they could.
But they might.
But they might and might be able to find you, but we don't know. So,
We might have a while. I'm going to... Let's have the droid position, like, in front of the door. So as soon as somebody wants to step in, the droid can just grab him, squish him.
alright. Ooh, striptease.
Yep, we just got Twitch banned, boys.
No, no.
we are male. It's fine.
You're still... No, you can't be shirtless as a male. But you're still wearing a shirt, so you're fine.
Also, you're
I
wearing
know,
camo.
I'm showing skin.
Don't
I know.
appease the Twitch gods, no, please!
Why are you only a floating head? I see you through your camo shirt.
It's red and black camo. How could you...
No, you don't understand.
That only
Excuse
work.
me.
That camo only works when he jumps into a volcano.
Yeah.
That would also kill him, but that's beside the point.
That's
But
this...
they wouldn't be able to find me.
God. Sir, we can't find the body. Well, it might have burnt up. It's a volcano after all. No. I just think he's very clearly camoed.
Well, no, he's not very clearly camoed because you can't find him.
Shit.
Hey, all right, let's go and get this puppy rolling.
Yes.
Let's go on a break.
Ooh.
Okay.
After the break.
After the break, we'll see how the hell our heroes saved themselves from this horrid situation, which they've
Hey!
clearly got themselves in. We'll take a 5-minute break.
All right,
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
be back.
Don't go anywhere. And we're back.
We're back.
He still has his mouth full, doesn't he?
The idiot.
Don't spit it out. Don't spit it out. Don't spit it out. Don't spit it out.
Don't
chew,
say that.
Chew.
Don't put pressure behind it, man.
Alright, so to get back on.
This
Yes,
is why we
derailing
take 10-minute breaks instead of 5-minute breaks.
No, this is why you don't eat in 5-minute breaks.
I'm always eating.
But I'm hungry.
Candy.
Yep.
Very different kind of candy. I mean,
No.
we live in the Netherlands.
Let's get back on topic.
Right, so they were coming towards us, towards our position.
Yep.
We were being charged by security officers with 2 police vessels, police-ish vessels on the way.
Theoretically, at least 2.
Police vessel.
They're
Right.
police, so they're not gonna attempt to murder you, they're gonna attempt to arrest you. And if that
Well, that
fails,
would be
they're gonna-
interesting. That would be interesting. Playing from inside the prison, trying to plan our escape. Oh boy, that's
Ooh.
exciting.
Oh no, you're war criminals. You're not gonna be. No, you're not war criminals. You're pirates.
we're pirates.
Depends on if they, like, depends on how many crimes you've already committed knowingly that they have in their database. Otherwise, you're gonna go at the airlock.
Hmm.
And
But
since
they're
you've had it-
police.
Since yeah, sure, but these are brutal police. Listen, do you know how many space pirates there are?
They are hemos though. Like they don't really know war.
No, they
Well, now
don't
they
know
do.
war, but they do know police states and managing your
They
people
do know
through
putting
excessive
people in
force.
airlocks.
This is my space Reich.
Like, how do you think Hemos Unity came together?
Oh jeez. This is a dictatorship, innit?
No,
Well, anyway,
it's a monarchy.
so
The Hemos Empire is a monarchy.
I really don't-
Anyway,
see any point staying in the ship?
I mean, we could just let the.
You're
I
missing
mean, we
out
could
on
just
sweet
teleport
loot.
out, yeah, we're missing out. Well, we could teleport out, and then we wouldn't have anything.
You could attempt to bail right now and probably be safe if you roll not horribly.
Not day one.
I mean, I didn't get to where I am right now if I didn't take the risks, damn it.
Exactly.
Right, so you're gonna go continue on to steal shit?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so what's your plan of action right now?
Wait
So-
until they come in.
We might
right?
actually die this episode.
That'd be impressive. Second, we'd burn through our arcs this way. I didn't even get to introduce the main villain of this arc.
Well, anyway, so we're in the fucking
We're in the cargo bay.
yeah, but like on the
We're on the boardwalk. Yeah,
that
Boardwalk.
boardwalk.
I can words.
Is that a boardwalk? I'm actually not
Yes.
sure.
I'm pretty sure
Like
it is.
it's an elevator platform inside a room.
Yes, I nailed it. I can do English. I can use the English words. Alright, so let's get back to topic.
So there's people chasing us.
Yes.
So there's this boardwalk's only connected to one door, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the door we just like.
It's
So I-
clearly meant to view down into the
Yeah.
storage bay.
So I say we go sit at the end of the boardwalk, and half of the people watch the cargo bay entrance, half of the people watch the entrance to the boardwalk.
So you're gonna split.
No, we'll
You
just
group up at one end
Watch
and then
different
have
angles.
three guns aimed at one door, 3 guns aimed at the other.
yeah.
Sure.
Roll!
Is somebody gonna stumble and fall over?
Nebula. We
You have
tokens.
4
We have
reroll
4 of
tokens.
them.
Do you want to use these?
We can just use one. See if it
Why
couldn't be
though?
much worse than a 3.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Somebody could stumble and fall. I mean,
Yeah, then we'd probably lose a crew member.
fair enough.
That's not worse than a 3.
That's a lot better. Alright, so you give the door a really hard shove the other way, and then quickly move to one of the ends where you set up in your crossfire position. Who aims
Oh yeah,
at
we
where?
take the door with us as like shield.
So
Alright.
I'm beside the door with me buddy, Sammy, waiting for them to walk in.
Your webcam froze at the most hilarious face expression.
I don't know why, but your webcam often freezes, which is interesting, but whatever.
Oh, it doesn't on my end.
Yeah, of course it doesn't on your end.
No, but yours don't either. Like, whatever.
Yeah, no, Mischa hasn't Reed hasn't frozen for me.
The
So, but let's get back on.
Yeah, so I'm going to stand beside the door, wait for them to walk in, and stab them, and Sammy's going to bite somebody to death.
Alright.
And
So
then...
that's 2.
Yeah, I will have Tax with me.
Alright.
And then
So
we can have...
So now Fluffy, Reed, and let me get this name correct. Firamar will be aiming their guns at the
Yeah,
guns.
and
No, that makes no
Firamar-
sense.
Fairmar would be holding...
I have to watch the door up because I can't fire with my shotgun. I can't go for the.
Yeah, so
That's-
you have 2 watching the downstairs. Down
Sure.
beneath the underdoor. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The storage bay door.
The storage
and
bay,
2
yeah.
watching the boardwalk door. Alright, so roll for me what happens as soon as a guard steps in around the corner.
Alright, that's probably my role.
Let's describe a cruel death. Alright, as the guard steps around the corner, gun aimed towards you, he just... As soon as he steps around the corner, he looks you right in the eye. And Tex is just gonna grab his gun, break it off, throw it down. Then he stands there with a half-broken gun, clearly in shock. And he just gets shot right between the eyes by Tex. Just... Bam. Dead. Roll for me. There, Camille.
Hi!
You're fine! You just looked at the guy and you go, damn. And, you figure that, you know, by your calculations, if there were only 5 guards, and you've just killed one, there's just 4 more around the corner.
I
So
can
you
probably
just-
kill them.
So you turn around the corner, shove the door in one guy's face who was clearly about to come in, stab one to your right, Sammy bites the one to your left, and now there's just one more standing there with a gun like, oh my god, what just happened?
I'm gonna throw my shield at him.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need you to roll to see if you got blood raged.
Oh yeah, oh hell yeah.
Because you just stabbed the guy. Oh yeah, you definitely got blood raged.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so you've got blood raged, which means you can only return to your normal state if Sami attempts to soothe you,
Calm me
and
down,
that rolls very well. Or
Or if I kill everybody.
everyone on this ship is dead, which means all the researchers, all the janitors, everyone.
Or if I get teleported out.
No. Your blood
Well,
rage only ends.
Yeah,
But if you get teleported, then she's
Yeah,
on the ship with only
Technically,
allies.
he would be on the ship with only allies.
Sure.
As such, all targets are dead. Fair enough.
and also Granny would probably care for me because they
Yeah,
would
yeah.
send a message like, Granny, get ready.
Yeah, they know how to deal with the situation, but you
Yeah.
don't want to deal with the situation because
Oh, no.
it can turn out a very big mess because you don't collect your fingers.
Yes, indeed, and that would be a shame.
Alright, so you're in Blood Rage mode.
Yes.
Let's go back to our other characters because that's your
Oh.
turn and Sami's turn.
All right, sure, let's go.
Okay.
We have. Okay.
And Texas one as well, right?
Yes.
There.
Right. So,
So there's still one more guy around the corner, so I walk around the corner and shoot him in the face with the shotgun.
roll.
You like hop towards the door, hop through the door.
That's a 9.
Now,
It's a 9. It's a 9.
I'm in blood rage state, which means I really want this kill.
You're in Blood Rage, which means that currently everything definitely needs to die. Due to how close you are with your allies, it is not as bad if they kill them, but you're not too happy about it. So he's gonna
But,
come
like-
bounding around the corner, and he's gonna just kick him over and just blast the shotgun onto on his face and just start hopping down the hallway. You're just gonna scream after him, "No!"
Charge!
And you're gonna charge down the hallway and attempt to find everything killable, because right now you've murdered all the security guards.
Damn!
Theoretically.
Theoretically, there might be more, but right now, everyone you are currently seeing, you've murdered. So that's your
Are we out of
turn.
combat?
No, you're definitely not out of
Oh
combat.
no, I am.
You're
That
gonna
would
remain
be a
in combat
shame.
state until Blood Rage ends. So, you have 2 more characters to do something with here.
So I
Oh no,
would
wait,
say
this is a wrong thing. Like this is how it's supposed to
so.
Yes.
our leader, Commander Reed, just hippity-hoppity charged into battle, shot somebody with a shotgun in the face.
Yeah, so
You hear the warrior of the crew is crying or screaming, "Charge!" I feel like they would come with us, like morale high.
they got the message, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
So
just
they
gonna
just
kind of
charge
start
after us.
bounding down the hallway after you.
Yeah.
In an
Yeah.
attempt to find anyone to kill, because right now, you've just got to start quickly mopping everything up before, officers and that kind of shit begins to start.
No,
We're just
now I
gonna
want-
kill everybody, teleport the shit out, and get out.
Now I want a recruit a character that is very well in like melee combat. Have him be called the Degenerator and have him fight with a mace. Because it kind of resembles a mob.
No, just have him fight with a mop. It's fine.
That would be amazing.
Or like a broom.
Listen,
Yes.
this is not a parody show.
No. That's something that would
Could
be.
be.
You're just very professional at ruining everything I have directed
Yes.
and aimed as a plot.
Yes.
And rolling the wrong things at the wrong time.
Exactly.
That's the basis of the show, apparently.
Did that also happen this time again?
I'm not gonna
Let's
say
talk
anything.
about that after the
The
show.
story happened as it happened, and that's the way I wanted.
Mm-hmm. All planned. Okay.
I'm
All
not
for
all
the plan I
planned.
just made up.
Definitely not planned.
Yeah.
Right, so we are
So we
charging.
are bounding through the
Oh
hallways
yeah.
to the cockpit.
Can I like
Bridge.
hover
Bridge.
above the ground and just charge? Like floating, just speeding forwards.
Roll for me to
onto
see if your
the bridge.
wingspan is wider than the hallway. Because then
I
you
don't
have.
know.
Then you
How
could-
good am I at flying in close quarters? I am not. Oh god, that's a 2. That
You
was
rolled a
2.
2, which means that if you now stretch your wings, you'd hit both walls, and then you definitely can't fly.
So the
And
corridor is
you
not
find
wide
that
enough.
out by doing so.
Like, ow.
You just go, oh
I-
fuck!
I wouldn't really like. It's like stubbing your toe, but I'm also blood raged. So it's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna take this out on you bastards for designing hallways that are really shitty.
Exactly. Technically, this should have been a thing you already know, since you've been aboard plenty Hemel ships, but,
Have
blood
we?
rage!
Have I?
You've probably raided quite a few ships if you're already
I mean, not necessarily Hemel ships though. But that's fine. Whatever.
We don't have a full list of every ship you've destroyed.
I'm still charging forwards.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So, guys, let's make a roll to see how well you do in murdering everyone. I'm gonna make a second
Sure.
dice.
Oh, Google.
So you can both
I'm gonna take
roll.
This one.
We have a 2
I'm
in attempts to
gonna-
murder. We have 2 2s! Alright!
Yeah, I was going to say. I'm gonna take a reroll on that.
Alright, we have a 15 and a 19. Alright.
Oh,
That's
So
a
we'll
lot
just
better.
include this in murdering everything, right?
yes.
So you're just gonna go aboard every room, just clear everything out, and let's give a couple highlights. So, Reed, you come aboard the bridge, like the door just hisses open, and there's just a guy turning around in his chair, looking at you, and just... You see blood splattered all over the front screen. And just the body slumps over. There's someone screaming in a side chair who just drops dead with a spear just through his head.
Right between the eyes.
On the other side, there's a guy just furiously typing something into a console, but before he can actually press the send button, his chair gets blasted by machine gun fire.
Okay.
Gets splattered across the wall. It's a very red room now. You're very good at decorating things in red.
Yeah.
So as you go through, you've murdered everything. But you're...
They would kill everybody on this ship. That wouldn't be.
You have now successfully killed everything aboard this ship.
Oh, okay, that's
Or-
fine. Yep, taking that.
You're gonna get contacted by Fiona, though. And
Yes.
she's gonna say, you have approximately 1 minute until authorities arrive.
Alright, so can we have teleport Fiona onto this ship and try to, like, convince the authority that are coming in that this situation has been dealt with?
No. I mean, you can attempt it.
No!
The fact that
Okay.
you said a resounding no. suggests that this is not a good course of action.
So
Listen.
teleport out, get the fuck away, come back potentially if it's still there, and they're going to investigate the murder.
This is
scene,
gonna
perhaps.
be very similar to the other ship, as in you're gonna have a set amount of turns to loot shit
Sure.
and get out. But because the way you've handled this ship, you don't know where anything is. So I'm gonna say you get to pick one single room and take one thing per character.
Sure. So, I'm going to spend that one turn on snipping everybody's fingers.
Alright, so you have 5 characters who can haul shit.
And also Sammy. Sammy is not really capable of carrying
Yeah,
stuff.
we have 4 characters.
You have 4
could, like,
characters.
He could smack like a teleport.
Yeah, he can
beacon
smack
onto
a
something.
he can smack a marker onto something. That's fine.
Yeah. Slither around it and teleport
And
out
so,
with it.
Do we know, because this is a research ship,
Yes. It
do we
is.
know, like, where the valuable shit is at?
The lab.
Can we have the droid spend, or can we have Tex spend its turn on downloading their database?
He can attempt to download their database.
Sure.
Roll a dice to see if you have the database.
Oh, wait, no, that's actually. Oh, you're gonna roll? Alright. 17. Ay.
Alright, Tex spends his turn downloading everything from their systems into his. So any blueprints they had and that kind of stuff. Any information that was surface level you now have.
Nice.
He'll filter through that and give you anything useful in a report afterwards.
Sure.
Okay, so there's 3 people still.
3 people.
3 things you can grab 3 objects. What room do you want, and then I'll describe what kind of shit you can grab.
4.
The lab, obviously.
Yeah, lab.
Alright, so you're gonna go to the lab. I don't know why you put these markers. Yeah, no, but Sammy's can still grab shit. So you get
Yeah,
4.
that's 4.
Oh, so we have 4 people.
Yeah.
So you're going into the lab. Alright, what you see is a big space in the center, which looks like a massive center console with about 4 entry points. In the middle of that is a big tube with some weird liquid floating inside. You could grab that entire tube,
Yeah.
but you don't know what's inside.
Yeah.
On one wall, you have a bunch of big storage racks with all kinds of unmarked boxes on them.
Mm-hmm.
You could grab any of those boxes, so you can just say you have 4 wildcard boxes.
Mm-hmm.
There's
With
also
random
a big-
research shit.
You don't know what's inside. It
Well,
could be just
okay,
parts to make stuff, right?
Yeah.
Could be people's lunch. There's a massive bench with some experimental stuff on it, like some Erlenmeyer type stuff, where they're clearly doing some more chemistry research. There is someone who was clearly tinkering on some mechanical thing. And there's another thing that you don't really know what it exactly is, but it looks like a sort of orb standing on a pedestal with like rails around it.
We take the orb, the weird liquid,
Yes.
the mechanical thing we were researching, and an
And the
unmarked
table.
box.
No, the table. Clearly the
table?
research table.
What?
Yeah, the chemistry table.
No!
Why not? That could, that can't go wrong.
No, but I want a wildcard box, though.
Oh, you want the loot box? Okay.
Alright. He's loot box
So-
addicted, boys.
We take
It might just be someone's lunch. I mean,
We take a loot box. We take a tinker thing. We take the orb. Orb with rails. And there's a miniature train that's running alongside it. I don't know.
No.
And we
God.
take what was it?
the weird liquid stuff.
Ah, yeah, weird liquid. Weird liquid tube.
Weird liquid juice.
Yes.
Okay, and then we get
That's
the
fine.
fuck out.
Yes, and then we get the fuck out.
Oh, also, can we still activate, just like we did with the last one, can we still activate, like, the rip drive to tear itself apart? Okay.
No. So you're gonna leave behind the
Getting
ship.
the fuck out of there.
So, roll for me to see if you can tell. Alright, no. We're gonna have to do. This is gonna be interesting because I need some D6s because you're gonna teleport stuff in an emergency situation away from the ship. So you have 4 objects. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, let's order them.
Those are some fancy die.
Yeah,
Alright, so the top die, we'll work down the list. So this is your loot box.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you roll a 1 or a 2, you fail to properly transport it.
Right.
That counts for all of them.
Sure.
The next one is the tinker thing.
Yeah.
Now let's keep them in a row so I know which one is which.
Ah, yeah.
That's the tinker
no,
thing. That's the orb with rails.
That's the orb.
And this is the tube.
I rolled top. Oh, that's fine.
Alright.
We managed.
You
Nice.
take everything successfully.
Yeah.
Good. Very good.
That could have turned out bad. Alright, now I want to
Yes.
roll a d20 to teleport all characters back.
Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah. Sure.
We're gonna re-roll that, I think.
Are we? It's a 5. I don't. We might come to regret this, but we probably should.
Should we re-roll this? I think we should.
I think we should. Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Oh yes.
Well, that could have ended the arc right there.
The sincere sound of disturbation in my voice. Oh no. Oh yes.
Alright, so you teleport every character successfully back aboard your ship, so you're now with your entire crew again. Now I'm gonna need you, this is apparently rolling hour, we have one very important roll to make.
We have a loot box to roll.
No, it's a way worse. Can you
Oh.
escape the area before the authorities arrive? 50-50 roll. 10 or up is your safe.
Oh god. Oh god.
We're gonna go in
God.
space combat.
And we're-
We should have maybe saved the re-roll. I don't
No.
know.
But because so they dropped out of like rip space. They scanned and immediately saw us through stealth.
Yes, because you had been marked by the research vessel. When you were clearly in combat against the guards. Because
So, what? That
Listen,
doesn't even
what
make
happened?
sense.
This is a really bullshit excuse to actually
No.
make sense of that 4.
now let me explain this to you. Alright, what happened while you were fighting the guards,
Yeah.
the researchers, first thing they did was send a message to the authorities like, hey, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Next thing they did was scan the area.
Okay.
They instantly found your ship.
But I think Fiona would have notified us of that, and she didn't.
How? With what tech?
Well, she was talking to us.
Yeah, but she had no knowledge of what they scanned. She didn't even know you were scanned.
Okay, sure. But we're just gonna make an escape roll again on every phase of combat because we're trying to get the fuck out.
So how many ships are there?
1.
Are there more on the way? Are there more signatures?
Yes.
Do we have any indication of how long it will take them to arrive?
2 combat turns per ship.
So every 2 combat turns there'll be a new ship.
Up until a limit. The first response
We're
thing
just
is
going
3
to fuck
response
out.
units. As soon as you
We're going to-
destroy
we're
one,
just
there
going to
will be
get the
more.
fuck out.
But there's no way we can destroy a ship in even 4 turns.
Let's
so
go and
this...
get the fuck out.
Yeah. We're gonna go and get the fuck out.
Alright, make a roll.
You do it. I can't roll apparently.
Oh, me neither. Oh, it's a 9.
Yeah, that's
It's not a 6.
could have been a lot worse. Alright, you activate your terror engine
Yeah.
and whiz off.
We are trying to go and get rid. I'm going to notify Fiona that we are marked
You
by
are
a research
yeah.
vessel.
You've currently been marked by the authorities, which means they can track your location, but only when you're outside of RIP. Like outside
Right.
of RIP realm, ha ha ha. When you're outside of let's call it transport space.
Sure.
They can't detect you in transport space. But as soon as you stop somewhere, they will detect you. All you need to do is scramble your signature.
Right. Let's scramble.
Make a roll.
Sure.
You
I'll-
want to do it?
Yeah. Let's try and get this bad RNG out of that. 6.
You know bad RNG, right?
Yeah. It's a 6, it's not a 5. It could have been worse.
Right, so, your pilot, because that's obviously the person who do this, Benil, re-scrambles your signature and says, technically, we shouldn't be detected anymore, but just to be safe, we should probably
Re-scramble.
I mean, scrambling again could be dangerous.
Why?
You deactivate your shield while you're scrambling.
Yeah, but we're in a rift space. It really doesn't fucking matter.
Roll again.
Okay, I'm gonna get the bad RNG out of the way. I
Okay.
need to do this. Apparently, I do not.
Alright, you re-scramble, and in doing so, you kick yourself out of rip space.
Oh
Right,
god.
that's fine. No, but we can just keep re-rolling this because they need time to get to our now known location.
You have one turn.
You do the honors this time because I can't fucking
To
roll for
attempt
shit
to
out of
flee
combat.
again. Or we're back in combat.
I attempt to flee.
See?
Alright, you activate your rip drive and you're off into space again! Jesus Christ!
Christ on the bicycle.
We tried to scramble the engines again, the thing again.
Roll in! If you roll a 1, you're losing shields.
See? You can roll out of combat.
You re-scramble, and
And we're
you are
safe.
now safe, but because you've re-scrambled
Fucking damn it.
your identity, currently when you head up to the main pirate location, you won't be detected as a previous visitor because you've re-scrambled. As such, you'll
Sure.
need to go through full detection again. If you
Sure.
want to go and sell your shit there.
But that's not the
Otherwise, you
worst
have
thing,
free
I
reign of
think.
doing whatever. If you mess that up, they'll murder you.
That could have gone way worse, and I don't know what my out of combat RNG is, but that's not good.
You just had bad luck, you know.
I heard bull. No! No, bad boy! No making bull noises.
Hmm?
No making bull noises.
You made ball noise.
Did
Like
I?
the ting.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's actually try and discover what we got, because that's the thing we need
Yes,
to do.
let's open the box.
Open the box. Head back to the pirate
Do I
base.
roll for
try
opening
to-
the box?
Of course you roll for opening the box.
You roll for trying to see what's inside the box.
Alright, you lift the cover. Na. I just noticed that the webcams have been messed up. all
It's
the-
delicious lunch.
No, it's definitely not delicious lunch.
It's
When you open the box, you discover that the box contains some building material.
Some building material.
You don't
Well
know
done.
what it's for.
We can have our droid assess its worth.
Or see
Dax,
what-
do your thing.
Or see if it's maybe useful
I
for
murdered
something.
my hair. I murder my hair like once every 2 months. That time came. As such, it murdered it.
Yeah, my hair needs murdering too soon.
Yeah.
But you don't murder it as severely as I murder it.
True, true.
You
Welcome
just
back,
stab
rat
it a
guy.
bit. I murder it. No, but let's get back on topic because you've opened the
Yes.
box. You clearly don't know what the hell it is. But Fiona can clearly, very happily tell you that the orb you collected clearly was a project they didn't finish. The contents of this box are objects to finish said project. She'll need some time to tinker with it and figure out how to exactly configure it. But
Sure.
if she can finish it, you might have something interesting on your hands.
Can she also tell what the weird liquid is inside the tube?
Inside the
We-
she has no fucking clue what's inside the tube.
Right.
I mean,
I
I'm
think-
fine.
Right.
How are
And we
you
have
guys?
this weird thing that they have been tinkering with. Or
Yeah.
at least somebody has been tinkering with.
It looks like a bit like a drone, but instead of the normal rotors it uses to levitate, It seems to levitate itself through a different way, but you can't really quite figure out what it uses to levitate.
Is it a sci-fi quadcopter?
We have drone bodies. We have
Can I
drone
call it
bodies
bird?
now.
Can I call it Birdroni?
It doesn't contain an AI currently, so you can call it whatever you want, but it's currently just a flying thing.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to give it an AI if we want that thing to be functional.
You need an
Where?
AI. You need basically a hard drive with an AI in it that you can plug into it, and then you could technically have a drone.
Now, droids can replicate, right? They can, like, copy themselves.
Yeah, but you still need a base, solid hard, like
Sure.
a hard drive that can contain
Yeah, no, sure. That's
yeah,
potentially we can
an
do.
AI of that level. You'd need to acquire one of those, but if you have one, you could plug it in.
We could have a scout drone.
We're playing it right now, mate.
Yeah. I mean, we did like what?
We
So what did we
raided the
do this
ship.
episode?
We got done killing a ship.
Yes.
Well, not the ship, the people inside.
I mean, the ship is pretty dead, I would say. But
No, well, it was never alive, therefore.
The ship wasn't alive. The people inside it were.
Oh shit! I want an AI ship.
oh god, yes.
You can just add You can add an AI core to a ship.
This is something we are going to do.
If the
It's a
ship
horrible
Pirates crew.
idea. You don't need a captain anymore, though.
Exactly.
But your
yeah,
ship
but you
does
have the
become
ship talking to
sentient.
you all the time.
Your ship will have snarky commentary, depending on
Oh
what
hell
core.
yeah!
Depending
Oh,
on what core you input. Also,
why is this a bad thing?
Oh god.
it's a
The game is
roleplay.
not going to complete forever.
It's never going to be complete because it's a roleplay game. It's a bit like it's a bit like D&D.
Yeah.
It's just it's a story-based game that they. I
fuck
create a
up for
story
him.
and they ruin it.
I was gonna say we managed to do that pretty effectively today already. So
Right, let's get back to where we were.
Yeah.
Because,
Let's go and like try to return to the pirate base, sell off everything that we acquired, and then.
yes.
I wouldn't say sell off everything you've acquired.
Well, no, but
No, I mean,
sell
obviously,
the
but,
things
like, the
that we
jewelry
want to
and the-
sell.
Yeah,
I
earn
think
some
that's-
cash.
I think all the money we get,
Also-
all the things we want to sell are the information we gathered off of both the ships
Oh yeah,
and
what
jewelry.
kind of information did we get? What did text tell us that we acquired for information?
Right, so he's gonna need some time to process the full thing.
Sure.
But the basic gist of the information text gathered of the...
No, it's about the story, not the rules or the game. It's about the story that's not going to be complete for a while. Or forever.
We'll see until we are done. And until people leave and stuff. Until we can't find the time to do it anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
No, but the basic gist of the information is, of course, how the ship worked, right?
Yeah.
And they also there's also some blueprints, because apparently you're collecting blueprints now.
Oh, okay. So was there like a big manual with this ship as well?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
there's no manual. You have no clue how to actually work with it. But you do now know how to upgrade your scanners to some proper range scanners that, can detect inside.
Yeah. Because apparently we have shit scanners. Because
Yeah, very shitty scanners.
it makes sense.
You just have basic ship scanners. You've never upgraded your scanners. And also inside the information is some more data about other plans for research vessels, right? What they're gonna do, some routes, that kind of stuff.
Sure.
So you now have some more research vessels you technically could intercept and, raid.
Yeah.
You're gonna stare again. This is why you don't eat food while we're doing a live show, because we basically lose you as a character, right? You can't give more input. It's annoying.
Alright, so we are heading towards the pirate base, yes?
Yeah, as far as
That
I know
would have
you
been-
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we are.
And we're selling off. Also, we did another successful raid, so we probably break open another box of beer. Very
Oh, yeah,
shitty,
obviously.
cheap beer, but that's fine.
Alright, so you're just gonna... Again, you're gonna go into the storage bay, you're gonna grab
Yeah.
another one of those crates, you're gonna go into your mess hall, slam it on the table, tear open the top, and just start handing out beers to everyone.
Yeah.
No.
And again, there's a
Obviously.
happy cheer, because hey, you've
Pirate stuff.
successfully raided ship without actually any casualties this time, which is nice.
Surprisingly. Yeah.
I was impressed you've managed to do that, yes.
So now we have 8 boxes of beer. I changed it. That's fine.
Next
I am keeping
next playthrough, Max is just gonna play the logistics expert.
Yes.
He's just gonna be your inventory manager.
I'm
So-
going to be the
Don't worry.
rival Shapil.
Next arc, you'll be Shapil.
No,
No, you won't.
you wouldn't.
I was gonna
Definitely
say,
won't.
You wouldn't.
you liar.
Let's see what happens next arc.
How many fingers did I acquire?
I mean, let's see. You had the 5 guards,
Yeah.
and you had 10 scientists.
Alright. That's another 150 for the collection.
That's already getting quite a big jar.
I mean, I imagine it as being like a, just I'm gonna sell them, right? Because there's a like human exotic goods, not human, an
You're
exotic
gonna sell
goods
them?
trader. Yeah.
I thought you were just collecting them, not actually
Oh no
selling
no
them.
no no! This is for profit.
Oh,
You're not gonna,
is it?
You're not gonna earn that much of it, but fine.
That's fine.
Nebula has put on a blindfold and cannot see anything.
Oh god, no, I didn't want to do that.
Nebula has
Why,
taken off their
why did I get a message?
No, that's me being a
Was it you?
yes.
That's him,
That's me being
you know,
dumb.
taking stock of everything.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Right, but let's actually get back on where we were, because you're going back to the pirate base.
Yes.
And you're gonna try and get through basic identification again.
Yes.
I have one important question, Mr. Reed,
Oh god.
and that requires you rolling for me to actually see if you're already in their database as a proper pirate.
I mean, obviously.
Yarr.
Yeah, but we're gonna see how recent your latest entry is, and if you can actually easily get by just saying, "Hey, it's Reed, get me in. I've re-scrambled." Yeah, you're good. You can just go up and say, "Hey, yeah, we had to re-scramble
That's-
because we needed to avoid the guards and
That's
stuff."
not cloud. Nope.
So they just go, "Hey, Reed, welcome back. Just add your frequency to our database, and then next time you don't even need to contact."
Okay, thank you. Have a
Okay.
great night, I think.
Aged it, not close at all. I don't know what you're
I thought-
talking about.
I hope you had a good raid. Maybe share. Maybe share.
Yeah.
Can we because he's on where's the communication for the pirate
Well,
bases?
it's a hollowed out, basically almost a hollow planet, right? It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cored out planet. So there's a massive pillar going up.
But where is the location of the communication hub? Because I want to teleport a
Again,
box of beer
there's a
in.
massive pillar going up, and on it is a big orb almost, and
Yes.
that's their communication
We
center.
teleport in a box of beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just in the center, just bonk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Reed. You're the best. You just hear cheering. Hey!
Because that's, I almost feel like beer would be the currency in this place.
It's
you
not
know?
necessarily beer. It's of course it's cold hard cash
Alcohol is.
or cold hard credits. Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
but alcohol is still.
But of course, everyone appreciates alcohol. Those humans, they're not good for much, but alcohol, damn.
So,
uh,
right. So we go into the thing, and
we're going to sell some stuff.
You're
Yes.
gonna dock your ship and go to the marketplace.
So if
Yes.
we can get a price that Tex thinks is fine, then we're gonna take that.
Alright, so, should we just start rolling?
I think so.
Alright, because we're gonna first have to identify what are you gonna sell.
The jewelry
And the fingers.
and
Right.
the fingers.
The fingers just go for a solid price, right?
Yeah,
Fingers just
they're
go
like
for a set
Hemos
amount.
trophies.
Yeah, every finger just goes for 10 credits. That's
Oh
not
sure.
that's not a big
No.
fingers aren't that hard to collect. You just have to
No.
murder a lot of people, and that's very
Yes.
common around these parts.
Yeah.
So, that basically earns you 2,100 credits.
Credits. Yes.
So I hope you have a banker to keep track of that, because before you went
We have
out,
tax.
yeah, tax check. Tax just holds your credit.
Yeah.
So before you headed out, you already had a simple 200k
Okay.
because you
Yeah,
had some
yeah.
saved up. What else you're gonna sell?
The jewelry.
Right, the jewelry.
Yes.
We're gonna roll to see how currently how much it's valued at. Do people appreciate jewelry right now?
Kinda.
Okay-ish. Like, It's not that rare, but they do appreciate some good jewelry because you can melt it down and use it for other parts.
And we also, so what's the estimated value of that, or for how much are we going to sell that?
If you sell it off right now, you're gonna get 200k.
But prices might fluctuate.
Prices might fluctuate, so
I
if
feel
you
though that
keep it-
200k is decent.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think we just sell that.
Yeah.
Alright. So then you're
It's
gonna
just-
just have a basic 10k of expenses in refueling the ship, getting more food, getting more...
And also,
Yeah.
we have to stockpile the Elorian pistols. Do we want to sell those? Or do we want to keep them for potential new crew?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, like, keep half, because not everybody needs one.
Those
No,
pistols?
we have 8 on our crew,
just...
and we have 2 stockpiled.
Let's make a roll to see for how much they go. How much,
sure.
How welcome are Elorian pistols right now?
Okay,
Yeah, nobody
never
wants to take those. They're not taking
Okay,
them
never
with their
mind.
hands, so...
we have the data about like the lanes of research vessels, like where they're going to
Yeah,
travel. And
flight
information
routes,
is
yes.
very valuable.
Let's roll
That's very-
to
that
see
should be very
how valuable research vessel plans are.
Chris
Right.
can do this.
This is our magical rolling time, apparently.
No,
I
but
shouldn't.
I'll do
You
this.
wouldn't let Chris roll anymore, really.
You really shouldn't like.
Yeah, you're gonna
Don't.
get 10k per route.
How many routes do we get?
7.
So that's still easy 70k.
That's still easy 70k.
But you could get a lot more for trading
Yeah.
vessels.
Yeah, but like, you don't have to, like, you know, when you sell
You
them.
can keep the data yourself.
I was gonna say, like,
We can just copy them, sell them, and keep them
Yeah,
for
it's not like we
ourselves.
lose the opportunity to sell it in the
Yeah,
future.
no, so you just basically earn 70k.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what else? The pistols you can't sell right now? Is there
No.
more you want to get rid of?
Do we know what the orb is, by the way?
No, Fiona's tinkering with that.
Fiona is tinkering. She
Okay,
doesn't
and the
want...
liquid?
Yeah, can we kind of like have the liquid be?
Roll for me to see if you know anyone who might have any knowledge of this. You might know a guy who deals in some weird liquids, so you could bring it to him, see if he knows anything about it.
Is this guy by any chance called Shapil?
No.
Definitely not. Shapil is
Okay.
not on the pirate base.
Okay, so
The
we
guy
bring it
you
to
know
him.
is on the pirate base. It's an old friend of yours. He often identifies shit for your father you always came with, because hey, anytime you went there you got some free cookies, and hey, free cookies are free cookies, right? So, since
Yeah.
your father died, he wasn't at the funeral and stuff, and now you just go to him for your evaluation. So as you go to him, you're just walking the shop and he goes, "Hey Reed, welcome back, bud. How'd it go?"
Oh yeah, we've been doing some raids recently. You know, I miss my father, but it's been going well. Life goes on.
He was a good man. What did you
was.
have for me today?
So, I would, we stole this weird liquid in a research ship, and I would like to know if you maybe knew what the fuck this was.
Do you have a source for me?
Yeah, it came from a research ship.
What?
It
Race?
was a-
Hemos.
Hemos, right,
Demos.
Hemos.
Alright, guys, see, I can work with that. I need to... Alright, let's see, how much do I know of this shit?
Oh
I
god.
have no fucking clue what the hell you just brought
Nobody
me.
knows what the liquid.
Okay.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, it does look tasty. You could attempt to drink it, see
Oh,
if
God, no.
what works out. Otherwise...
Twisted liquid
I don't know,
dip.
but since this came from a Hemos vessel, it's mostly probably gonna be some fluid for like
So-
research.
So I'm going to I'm tugging along this crate, and I'm gonna put it on the counter, and I'm like, so you wanna get some liquor?
Do you have the expensive or the normal?
No, the expensive one.
Oh shit, dude.
It's like good liquor.
What kind of liquor? He just pulls.
It's good
Can I
Hemos
can I
liquor.
look? Can I look?
Yes, yes, you
Alright, he
can.
opens the top and he pulls out a bottle. Has like a small golden thing around the top, and there's in very nice looking letters it says Hemos Prime. And then like 27%. And he goes, "Well, this is some good stuff. You want?
Oh, yes, it is.
You don't want this yourself?
Oh no, no, you can have it.
Well, alright then. I'll give you 50k.
Nah, mate. See, like, We can get you more, but that ain't
Wait,
gonna
you can
cut
get-
it.
You can get more.
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh, you said probably, but yeah, because
We have a guy.
I can drink a
know a
bottle of this
guy.
myself, but I can resell this, right? So I need a good price for me, so I can actually make a profit myself. So the best I can do for you is 80k.
So
So
I
is
was-
that 80k total or 80k the bottle?
That's
it's
80k
for the
total.
crate, probably. Yeah.
Listen, bud, you can
No.
have a taste, but first these fucks need to sell it to me.
So I was thinking along the lines of 150, 120. Well, I can come down to 100, so that's 100.
Ooh, Max, I
And
can
then you're
resell it.
gonna make a nice profit. You can sell it for like 120, 130. They will still make a good
I'm
profit.
definitely not selling it a box, you know that, right? I'm selling it a bottle.
Oh yeah, no, but you can make even more than.
That was my point exactly. I'm not gonna get that much a bottle, right? I said these are pirates, man. They don't really buy
They're
that rich.
Oh, I know a guy that
You know,
likes
when
his
there's
liquor.
this many pirates, though, there must be a few with some expensive taste, and like,
You know what?
a lot of
I'll
money.
make a deal. I'll raise my price. If you just dip a bit, we'll go for 90. A final offer.
Okay, all right, let's sell
yeah, I
it
was
for
gonna say
90.
I'd do
Let's sell
that.
it for
I'd go
90.
for that, yeah.
Alright, so you shake hands on it. He opens a bottle, takes a big swig, and goes, "Oh yeah, good deal." And he gives you the bottle, like, just try.
I'm gonna take a swig.
Alright, this tastes a bit like heaven. This is like
I'm an
the
angel.
highest, very high quality alcohol.
Nice.
Which
Also, I should have made a joke. Fuck.
you missed your joke. I set it up, but you failed.
What?
No. I was thinking of a joke for my character, but fuck.
So right,
I can still fix this.
Am I supposed to be this confused at this time?
no,
I'm an angel, and I
you're
could
gonna
have wielded a
you're
shotgun.
gonna take a swig,
Yeah.
and you don't drink alcohol, so it's a bit tough to describe this for you. This is basically like the really good, right? This is
Okay.
the type you'd get in a fancy restaurant if you had a lot of money.
Okay. Sure.
So a fancy restaurant where you would have a lot of money.
Yeah,
That
I see.
stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
It's like
So I
you know,
recalculated everything, and there you go.
it's the real good stuff.
So he says, "It was a pleasure doing business with you. Maybe take that tube to a friend of mine. He's a bit, other side of the galaxy, but if you can get to it,
Casual.
maybe,
Is this? Oh, what is he called?
Yes. What is he called?
he calls
What
he calls by himself
is
by the
your
nickname. The general nickname we go by is all Pokey.
Oh, Bokey.
I thought this was the time that Shipio came in.
No.
No, I'm not giving him to you that easily.
Okay.
We're gonna have to work for that guy.
He's currently on the Blonask sector, I think, living on the vessel ship there, identifying all the stuff from the crash wall vessels. But if you go there, he might know a thing or two.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
He changed his accent
Very much.
midway through, apparently, or whatever. Right, so you're just taking your tube, you're leaving your box of very expensive alcohol, you're
Yeah.
taking the bottle he gave to you with you, because damn! And you're slightly tipsy on the way back to your ship.
Now I have a question.
Slightly tipsy would still probably be more clear than most people around the planet. So you know.
Yes. I have a question. Did my pet snake drink the liquor?
Ask your father.
Alcohol doesn't fit with me very well.
Yes, red pressure. That exactly. So he knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a girl that asks her father if he knows a guy.
And that guy, he's a prick.
He knows a guy.
No, he's a prick, but he does know a guy.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I think
we have
sold
some
our goods.
good credit.
I think we sold our goods now, right?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
earned some money.
We can go back raiding.
I was gonna say you could do some shopping.
Yeah, we could do
Yes.
some shopping. Wanna go shopping?
So you're gonna
I
need.
do want to go shopping
So
actually.
you have a total amount of credits.
Yes.
All right.
What is it?
It's 500,000. No, it's 562,100. That's
All right.
actually...
So did you already
Rob
pull?
knows nothing.
Did you pull off the 10k for resupply?
No, not yet. I'll do
Right. So
that,
you're gonna
that's fine.
also already have 10k for the resupply. The rest you can
Yeah.
spend on whatever. I'd say keep some stockpile. A couple
Yes.
failed missions still need to resupply.
Oh,
Other
well,
than
we
that,
resupplied for 10k,
you're
right?
gonna
So...
get you resupply, so it's not that hard. So you're gonna get contacted by Fiona, who's gonna
Yeah.
ask you that hey, if I can get that scanner, the scanner base we got, I can get that set up. But
Yeah, sure.
before I can properly set that up, I'm gonna need some parts. So she gives you a list of all the things she needs to upgrade your scanner base.
Now, how much would these parts cost?
Let's roll a dice to see how much these parts cost.
I'm afraid. No, I'm going to roll this, but I'm
Oh,
afraid. I'm so afraid. See?
50k.
I'm afraid.
Not that bad.
50k? That's affordable. Let's go and do that. That's worth
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Better scanners for 50k? Fuck yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna get her some parts and then she'll be tinkering. It'll take some time, but then you'll have better scanners and
We don't need shooty stuff. We're
So,
fine.
Huib,
yeah.
how much would one pay for a ship like ours?
You wanna sell your ship?
No, I want to buy another one.
Oh god.
You're a bit out of your price range.
No, I mean not right now, but like I want to know like how long is it gonna take?
Oh, just an estimation.
Yeah,
What is a festival
Well,
of this capability worth?
you know, with the same sort of stealth and
if I had to make an estimate of about the value of your ship, you'd probably come around to 8 or 9 mil, maybe 10, if you
okay, right.
if you want the full package, right?
Yeah,
Alright.
The stealth drive is the most extensive part.
Yeah,
that easily
yeah,
hits
of
2k,
course.
2 mil, right? So because stealth
It's
isn't
like
very
half the ship.
developed yet, but that's an
Yeah.
important part of your ship.
so, but is there how much more space is there in our ship for extra
Not the
crew?
pigeon fleet. Call it a flock then.
Yes.
God damn it,
Of course we're gonna call it the flock. Come
the
on.
bloody pigeon.
The flock of bloody pigeons.
They can steal a ship, sure, but as ships are identifiable. That's a
If they
bit-
are marked. If they are
Yeah.
registered.
almost
that
all
is-
ships are registered.
But
Especially this kind of. If you're raiding other pirates, sure.
okay, but that's just bad
So,
luck.
I was thinking crew.
Yeah. So how much more crew would we be able to recruit on our ship?
Because we're with 9, technically.
Your ship.
Well, one of them is a snake.
One of them is a snake, one of them is grandma.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
Grandma takes up space. The snake
Oh
doesn't.
yeah. Oh no, she
could add-
takes up like a whole room.
You can add almost. You have one more crew quarters. You can add one more person to your crew.
Right.
So you're at well, technically 2 because Sammy doesn't need a room. So you get
Yeah.
2 more. You have about 10 living quarters.
Alright.
But you could expand that, but you'd lose some storage capacity.
No, we don't want that.
But
Because
remember
we probably use one of the rooms that is not in use as storage.
Yeah.
So we
So-
could recruit one more person, have a full raiding party.
My question is,
Yes.
could we upgrade our teleporter? Because right now we're sometimes struggling with
I was going to say,
teleporting.
can we have Fiona tinker with the teleporter to see if she can get it up to 7 so that we can actually get a
Sure.
full party onto there?
But you don't have any blueprints right now, so you could go out and try and find a
Sure.
blueprint and buy one
Yeah.
for a better teleporter. You could get just a teleporter in and of its own, rip it off another ship. That's
Right.
not that hard, but you need to find a ship with a adequate teleporter, which isn't
Yeah.
that easy because you're already at a 6-man.
Yeah.
Sure.
And as a final thing, which also you could do, is just mess with it, but that could break your entire teleporter.
Okay, so we can't do that.
No, we can have like Fiona Tink come up with something because she's smart. She's smart.
I think we'll be fine for now, actually.
You think?
I think.
Therefore thou art.
Yes. So I propose we just go looking around some bars looking for a new crewmate.
Yeah, sure.
And
Let's go look for somebody.
Okay,
Where
I'm gonna
you-
need to pull up some sheets.
Wanna go
Where
to
you
head to a
looking?
10-minute break and then head into the the last part?
Our
Or...
last segment.
yeah.
I mean, like we have time.
So I can
but-
finally finish my
You're a boil of noise.
So while
Well,
our
it's not
game
noise
master-
anymore. It's just mush at this.
While I
But, you
figure
know.
out how the
Well, our
hell
game
these
master
fucks are gonna
figures
get
out
more
some crew.
crew.
Okay, so you're watching Project Eloria live. We'll be taking a short break, then we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Shush. I was glad I didn't unmute him yet. Because apparently when I say shit we need to go live, people don't understand that that means we're actually instantly going live.
I did. I shut up because I'm a good boy.
Bad boys.
Certain
bad
people
boys.
know who I'm talking to.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they
He
come
might be
through?
above me.
Right, now, boys.
Yes, crew. We are walking into the tavern.
Fucking really. This isn't fantasy, classical fantasy. We're
Well,
not
they
walking-
probably have a bar or a bar
A
or
bar's
a
not
tavern.
a
Tavern.
Maybe, like,
The
They
entire
might have
planet
many.
is one fucking large bar.
I was gonna say, 90%
but a bar and
of-
a tavern are two words for the same thing.
I know, a tavern has sleeping quarters.
Doesn't this bar have one?
No.
Oh, well, fuck.
This bar just has a bar.
It's like it has a bar that you need to pass to get in.
I swear
okay, we
on
can-
Mimim, I'll bash your fucking head
Fucking
in.
head in.
So I guess there would probably be a special bar for like people looking for
For
ships
jobs. Yeah,
job,
probably.
to join.
There's just a bar, and generally, like, it isn't known as that place, but most people go there just, you know, when they don't have a crew.
Mm-hmm.
So if people want to recruit, they go to the same bar because it's full of people who,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you have those days where it's full of people who want to recruit, which is unfortunate.
Yes.
So-
Do we need to roll
Oh god.
We're gonna have
if
to
it's
roll.
one of to see if it's one of those days?
You're gonna see to see. You're gonna roll to see. Originally you didn't have to, but you just told me to. So yes, we're gonna roll.
Where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
It's on your desk.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not too busy right now. There's a couple people hanging out, but it's not very full. All right. As you step into the bar,
Yes.
you see.
Come at the start though.
As you step into the bar, come at the start. There's a massive bar brawl. No.
Oh, that would turn out horrible.
I was gonna say you're gonna absolutely murder everyone, and the barkeep's not gonna be very happy.
No, the barkeep's gonna be dead.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't be very happy if I were dead, but
No.
You can't be happy if you're dead.
Shush! Let me describe your surroundings. Right, so there's a big bar. There's 3 people sitting at this said bar, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah.
One of them looks like a penguin.
Oh, yeah.
This
One
is
of
my
them-
straight face.
There's a penguin sipping like a glass of whiskey. One of them looks like a little girl who has almost a glass of lemonade with a little straw coming out of it. She just can't, she only just reaches the straw and she's just sitting there in a little small pink frilly dress sipping on her, you know, lemonade. Which is partially really weird. She also looks like a species you've never seen before. So you have no clue what even she is. Bit pink skin. Really weird. Not necessarily pink though.
Pink skins.
Friggin' pink
It's
skin.
pink, but it's not necessarily pink.
No, it's not that. Like, it's not bright pink or anything.
Oh, okay.
It's pink.
It's neon pink.
Yeah, okay. It's like salmon colored.
And the last person sitting there looks like a bit of an older woman. She has a big sniper rifle rested against the bar. She looks like a marksman. She probably is a marksman. And And she's just sitting, talking to the barkeep. Chit chat.
I want to walk up to the little girl.
I was gonna say I vote for Penguin.
Yes.
I think this is a pretty obvious choice.
Alright, so you walk up to the small girl. How do you initiate this conversation?
I'm gonna
Oh,
say-
I thought we were going for the penguin.
No. Well, you could go for the penguin. I'm going to go to the little girl.
I mean, do we have space for 2 crew members?
Yes.
Okay,
Theoretically,
then we'll
do.
try both.
I'm gonna walk up to the little girl in pink.
How are you gonna start this conversation?
I'm going to say, "Hello, how are you?"
Hello. Why are you here?
What is your name, little girl?
Let's get this right. My name's Alida.
Alright. What race are you from?
I am
Yeah, that's what I do every day. I just walk into. Hi there, little girl. What's your name? What race are you from?
I'm
let me-
black. No. Remember, this is a bar for recruitment, so this kind of shit's common. I am a human.
A human. Human?
Human.
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 You've
Human.
obviously heard of human.
No.
You've-
My character doesn't know of humans.
You know of the existence. It's very much
I mean,
a big deal.
yeah, I know
You've
of,
just
like,
never seen any.
the history of them. I've never seen a human. So it's kind of weird to me.
It's really fucking weird to you.
Yeah. So
They're like
what are
salmon-colored fucking.
what are you doing in this bar?
I am drinking my lemonade.
So it was lemonade after all.
So as a female to female, a question to ask: what is your age?
I am 8 3/4.
I thought you were gonna be like this old.
Yes.
I am almost 9.
You're almost 9. So what
Human
have you-
years.
What have you accomplished in life?
I have 321 confirmed kills.
Alright, I'm going to arm wrestle this girl. I'm going to challenge her to a arm wrestling competition.
But that's mean. You are a big burp lady, and I am just
Oh.
a small girl.
But how did you acquire these skills? I am very intrigued by your way of operations.
Just in the split second you looked at her, she pulls out like a flip knife that she holds
Yeah.
up, and chink, an Elorian blade comes out. It's very ornamented. It's like little flowers engraved in it, and she says, "I stabbed them."
And they just die.
You need to know where to stab them. It's very important.
So how do you reach places to stab them?
Well, you see, when you are a little girl, they do not think you're very dangerous.
Ah,
So
I get
you
it.
see, you talk to
like
them and then
you.
you stab them. It's very effective.
I like your way of thinking, little
I just had
girl.
the best idea ever. Recruit the girl, teleport her into a cargo hold, make her
Yes.
act like she just
Yes.
like she was stuck in
Yes.
cargo, and be like,
Yes.
"Oh, well, where am I?" Make them be, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. As soon as she said that, I wanted that.
So why do you have wings?
Well, you see, I am actually a descendant of birds. Of a bird. I can fly.
Yeah, I know birds are up, but how are you descended?
Thank you.
I love you and I
Thank
hate you so much right now.
Oh my god, thank you.
Well,
She's
you see,
almost 9. How do you think she's gonna answer?
no. I'm rolling with this. Now, you see, when a boy and a girl really love each other very much.
They absolutely fuck each other hard. I know.
Oh, you know.
They have the
Oh,
sex.
okay.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
And when like I am Bestari, it's a race.
I know, Bestari. You can stab
Yeah.
them, but you need to learn because different people have different places to stab. It's very complicated.
So I am one of these people,
Oh, you are a
And
girl,
I-
Bestari.
and I have wings. Yes. They
So-
call me Angel.
What's an angel?
No, she's human. She should know what an angel is.
She grew up in an atheist family and was kidnapped at a young age. Like, extremely
still.
young.
I think you still know what angels are, though.
Ah, it's fine. So an angel is this really pretty person with wings. Technically, they should be male, but I'm female. Fuck.
But... Okay. Do you like my dress?
Sorry, I just called level of children. But okay.
Yes.
How are you descended? Both are. I can't. It's such quality. Yeah.
I do like your dress. Where
appreciate
did you acquire this dress?
My puppy made it for me. But my puppy's not my real puppy.
So, who is your puppy?
My puppy is... Peter.
Peter.
Peter. And Peter's a good friend, but he said that I was old enough to go do my own. So I went here because they have good lemonade.
So, you like stabbing people, right?
Yes.
You enjoy this.
I don't. I like drinking lemonade. The stabbing is the thing that I do to
Well,
get
Chris
more
is doing this
lemonade.
conversation, and I'm walking over to the nearest shop, and I'm like, just
Buy some
buy, like,
lemonade.
just
Yes.
buy like 1,000 credits worth of lemonade and put it in the cargo hold.
Right, you're gonna get 5 crates of lemonade.
Jesus,
yeah, that's fine.
This is going. Yep, no, this is going on the list.
Like, if she won't drink it, then we will. Like, it's fine.
Do you drink lemonade?
Probably.
I mean, if I've spent 1,000 credits on it, then I would probably. But
So, I'm gonna continue this conversation. It's fucking amazing. So, would you like to kill more people
Does it get
and
me
drink
more lemonade?
lemonade afterwards?
You see, that is a good deal. But I think I'm gonna have to ask Poppy if I can work with you, because you are technically strangers, even though we've talked. I don't know how that works. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers, but how can I meet people to give me lemonade? It's
Right,
difficult, yes.
You go ask your Poppy. Tell him that an angel to talk to you, and that she offered you lemonade for killing people. You will probably understand.
You offering me a contract, yes?
Sure.
No, we don't do contracts, though.
We don't technically do contracts, but we will give you lemonade after killing people.
So that's a contract, but without the words.
Yeah, we're just basically one big
Because
happy
I
family.
don't understand the fancy words, you see. They give me they told me,
Oh.
you need to sign here, so I draw a house!
Do you draw a house with a cross in it without lifting your pen off the paper?
No.
Oh.
I draw a house because a house is fun to draw.
So, you would love Grandma. You would probably love being able hanging around with Grandma.
God, yeah.
We have
Who's
we have a granny aboard our ship.
You
She's
have what's a granny?
It's a type of apple. No.
What's an apple?
I mean, yes, that too, but
Oh, I
No.
know an apple. Those are big, red, and definitely extinct.
I thought she was gonna save the company by that one guy.
Yeah,
No.
That's dead.
No,
but
no.
Okay.
Earth never got
So-
to that point, remember?
Oh right. Okay.
So, I'm gonna explain to her what a grandma is, and so she's like the mother of our family.
Alright, let's hold this conversation for now.
Yes.
Let's go to the penguin.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because Reed, you're walking up to a penguin who's currently very much looking into, deeply staring into his glass of whiskey.
So, hey, how are you doing today?
I do not have enough alcohol for this, man. What do you want?
Should I buy you another glass then?
Listen, this glass isn't even empty.
Exactly.
Never too much whiskey.
That is a true statement. Alright, but what do you want?
So who are you? What are you doing here?
My name's George, and I'm currently here looking for some contracts, because I don't have any right now. Well, I'm not looking for contracts necessarily. I'm just looking for a way to earn my living, you know? I'm slowly turning every character Scottish, yeah?
Can this character like actually be canon Scottish?
No!
Penguin.
No.
No,
No,
Scottish
no, no,
penguin.
No!
Oh my god.
Because I'm slowly forcing every character to have a Scottish accent. We can't work with Did you stub your toe or something?
No, I just sat on my leg for like really long. I didn't, and then it was asleep.
Alright.
Don't even worry about it.
No, but... Let me figure out that talk.
Let me figure out the accent.
Yeah,
Try like Swedish.
Swedish, yes!
Bark, 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 bark.
Bork, 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 bork! No, but I'm like, totally rad and stuff, yeah.
You just turned from one sentence. He turned from a depressed Scotsman into a really high, like somebody from the Midwest who just had a little bit too much
An
weed.
extremely high American.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta blow those weeds, you know?
God.
No, but, you know,
No.
sometimes life gets me down, and that's all bad and stuff, but...
Can't. Can we not?
When life gets you down.
But, right, mate,
No, yeah.
less small talk. What do you want?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have a nice family of pirates, and I think we still have some space in our ship. We had some space to fill, so we were looking around. And I think maybe you might fit in. So, what are you good at?
I am good. So he just pulls out a massive assault rifle. I am good at firing guns.
Okay, yeah, that's a good start.
I have been a Spec Ops soldier for almost my entire life. When I was born, I was instantly recruited in the military branch. I've grown up my life around weapons and guns, and I've trained with them all my life. I am now a professional soldier, but when my home world was destroyed, I fled, unable to fight the war that they never could. And now I'm here, earning enough to fill another glass of whiskey.
Well, I think
So
we
while
might be
they
able
get
to offer you
intoxicated,
something, because we have a nice family, and we're growing in money, and we can have a future and a family, and
You know what?
somebody of your skills would fit in our group great.
I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Give it a shot. Okay.
He just downs his glass of whiskey, slams it on the table, empty. Where do I need to go?
So I guess we just walk to the ship now, and then,
So I'm gonna skirt over to the other woman sitting at the bar. Like, I'm
No!
gonna say, alright, no. I'm gonna say, like, alright, you contact Poppy,
Okay.
and then we'll talk.
Sure. What do I need to call Angel? Okay.
Angel.
And she just pulls out a communications device and starts typing.
So I'm gonna skirt over to the other woman sitting at the bar waiting for a response from the little girl. And then...
Right.
Good day to ya.
Hello.
What
I
brings you
was-
here to this fine establishment?
Well, what do you think?
Liquor.
Almost. Contracts, or not
Contracts.
necessarily. This is a recruitment place after all.
Why, yes.
And the barman
That's why
shouts,
we are
"No, it's not! You just made it like that, you cunts!" He and I have a bit of a disagreement over the price of his wine.
Well,
That's just called stealing, I'm quite sure.
No, it's called
No.
haggling.
He thinks
You're not
that
here, you're not supposed to talk.
his
I'm not
bottles
here.
are worth at least 10 credits a bottle, but I think that's way overpriced. So I paid him 5,
So-
and he's very upset.
Right, so you're looking for contracts, and you clearly have a big rifle.
I am a
What-
marksman.
What's your expertise except for handling that big
I am
gun?
a Tinomali hunter. I used to
Alright.
hunt.
You used to
But-
hunt.
Yeah, because it's so boring. You can only fight with, like, old weaponry, right? But I love sniper rifles.
Alright.
Snipers!
Sniper.
If I see
So-
one more.
When my son was old enough to take my place in my old crew, I gave him my spot, and I left. And now I am basically an assassin.
So, how are you in close quarters?
You know, the bullet of a sniper doesn't necessarily need to travel far to do a lot of damage. You just
Correct.
need to know how to fire it well.
This is
But-
actually not entirely true.
No. It's actually not, but that's fine.
Listen, you shit in close quarters combat.
Okay.
So, can you wield a bow? Or whatever the equivalent is of that they use
I
in the
used
Mali
to
hunts.
wield a crossbow.
Well, darn Dratten.
This isn't gonna work, and you know it.
No. We can't. Like, if she was able to use a bow, bows are very effective at close range.
Yeah, sure, but
But she can't, so this is not gonna work out. Well,
So
I'm
just
sorry.
you feel a little hand pulling your wing. Miss Angle! I've asked with Poppy.
what did
and
he say?
said... And just the woman next to you just looks down. Why? Hello, miss! I've stabbed your I might have stabbed your friend from earlier. And she looks at him. Sorry?
Beg your pardon?
The grey fishy guy you were talking to earlier, he might be dead now. She looks... Oh! Okay!
I love this little girl.
Sorry. Poppy said he was mean.
So what did Poppy say?
Poppy said that it was fine, but I did need to call him once a week.
Right. That can be established.
Because Poppy thought that I should give him updates, because technically I haven't finished my training, but I think that he's stupid.
I know what. Okay. Yeah. So. All right.
you're
So.
regretting this, girl.
Oh yes.
I
Oh
know.
yes.
Do
So,
you have lemonade?
I do have lemonade. You want some from this bar because they actually sell good lemonade. She said they did.
I know
Want-
they
want
do,
another
that's
glass?
why I go here every time!
Wanna
Jeez.
have another glass of lemonade? I'll pay.
No, it's fine. I shouldn't
It's
have too
fine.
much sugar because then Poppy says I'll start bouncing.
Alright, so I'll show you to the ship then, and you can meet the family, and we can have you meet Granny. You'll be lovely together.
I think it's weird that you think I already like someone and don't want to stab them. Did you know that 65% of people I talk to die?
Well, I mean, they die of natural causes.
No,
Eventually.
they die of stabbing.
Yeah, no, I know.
What's a natural cause?
Alright, so you don't want to mess with these people. I'm just putting it out there.
Okay, but then
You'll incur my wrath, and you
What-
don't want that.
What's a wasp? She just grabs your hand. Can we go?
Yes,
The
we
weird
can
lady's
go.
looking at me meanie.
It was lovely chatting with you, but we do not require your services. I'm talking to the other woman, of course. We don't have a particular use for a sniper, but maybe in the future, when we do, we might be in contact.
She just hands you a card. Just contact me on my card. Get this
Yeah.
girl out of my face. She just goes, your phone is less important than the live show.
I wasn't allowed to fucking talk anyway. I can check what the fucking.
Alright, let's go head back to the ship. Let's everybody
Yes!
meet.
So I can talk.
Have George and what's her name again? I'm just gonna call her the little girl.
Alida.
Alida. Alright,
God.
Alida.
That's gonna change very quickly. I
Meet the
can
crew. No, it's gonna be Alida. That's fine.
I am Alida. And I like to stab.
Please let her meet Granny. So this is gonna be
Alright,
amazing.
so the first thing you do when you get aboard the ship is literally walk up to Granny and say, Granny, this is Alida.
very
Oh,
good character.
she's
That's
so
for a
cute! Where'd you find this little girl? What
We picked her up in
species
a-
are you, little girl? Hello, miss. I am Elida and I am human. Oh, you're human, are you? That's wonderful, honey. Would you like some lemonade? Of course I want some lemonade, honey. Yes. Doing dialogue like this by myself is a bit difficult. That's why I'd like you to come with me. She just grabs the little girl's hand and they slowly walk off together. And behind her back, she just holds the little knife. She says,
Now,
and I stab this lady, Mr. Burp.
no.
Okay.
You can try.
No, but that's mean, and she was gonna give me lemonade.
Yes, exactly. So you don't want to stab her because you're then not gonna get lemonade.
Okay.
This is basically blackmailing.
I mean, no.
This is recruitment tactics.
Yes.
And I think the little girl's clearly able to handle herself.
Oh yes. So we have a while. We can plan another raid, probably. Yeah. Right. That's fine.
We can
Do we?
start
Oh, yeah.
we can
Yeah.
start planning and
Oh, you
setting
know.
it up.
Yeah. No, we have time.
We can't actually engage, probably. But that's a nice cliffhanger, so we'll work towards
Hey.
it.
Yes.
So George is now also a new
Yeah.
member. Drew.
Yeah, so you now have George and Elida.
I'm reckoning George is a little bit less talky.
George really just doesn't care too much. I'm changing Granny's color to a bit more of a purple.
Oh, do we need to give Elida the pink token?
I need
Oh,
Elida
yeah.
to be the most bright pink in existence.
Yes.
Oh god.
I'll make those tokens later.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We're not
Sure.
gonna head into combat anymore, so it's fine.
No.
Technically,
Mm.
could still happen.
Yeah.
Good. Doesn't mean it should.
So you've now got 2 more crew members. You've
Chris.
got George.
We're gonna avoid all rolls at all costs because we have no
Huh? Try to use words.
You need to avoid.
we have no
combat.
reroll token, so we have to avoid roll.
Nah, it'll be fine. It's
Yes.
well, just it's
Probably
fine.
I didn't even have your role to recruit. I just had the proper conversation.
I mean, that's what the show is about, right? For the most part.
It's about role play.
The system. Well, the system is more about talking. And
Yeah.
then just be.
Man, we
politi-
don't. We have our own system at this point.
Yes, but still, like, why would talking to people require roles? That's just
Yeah, no, that's why we don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now let's not turn into the podcast and start planning your next raid, because
Yes.
you're gonna get a question from your big buddy Benil, and
Oh
he's
boy,
gonna
where do we
ask,
want to go?
Captain, where are we off to?
So
No.
oh wait, do we not look for any
As-
news?
As the strategist,
There's one more thing
yes.
we do before we leave. The pirate
Which
desk
is?
again. The pirate news.
Pirate gossip.
Yes.
Pirate gossip.
Yes.
You
Pirate
turn on your
gossip.
TV in the mess hall, and big you get on the screen. Welcome to Pirate Gossip, with me, your local pirate, Johnny Johnson. I am now an officially canon character, and I have a horrible name for it.
I mean, that does sound like a talk show host.
Yes.
Alright, I, Johnny Johnson, will now tell you all about the local latest gossip on our beautiful little station. Planet, really. So, what has happened? Well, after a few couple big raids, police activity seems to have increased along the borders. Be careful, guys, you don't want to get caught. In other news, the Mafia base has been moving again. Be careful going around the edge of the abandoned sector towards the Blonask sector. They might be hanging around there. You don't want to go in their flight path.
Okay.
Other things. Ding, ding,
Solid.
ding. There seems to have been an increased movement of ships going from the Hollerith system towards the Genmod outer bases.
I
We
know
don't
I was-
know what this is for, but this seems to be a good place to score some stuff.
Now I was about to say, like, in completely different news, a weird grey person has been found dead in a hallway next to a bar.
Yes.
No. People are murdered every minute on this planet, right?
Oh god.
No, I think pirates among each other
Pirates
would
among
be.
themselves probably would
Yeah.
be buddy-buddy.
There's still a lot of rivalries. You raid
Yeah,
the ship,
sure,
I
right,
wanted to raid, that kind of stuff. And, another question. Are you engaged in competitive stealing? And if so, what team are you on? Because there's clearly different teams, and the team that raids the best gets the
I'm
most
on Team
points.
Us. I'm on Team the Bloody Pigeon.
I don't
Like,
think we would do this really.
You're
No.
not part of it, right?
No, I don't feel like this would fit in with our.
Then, your local pirate score updates!
Update.
Update! The the United Pirates of Thieving and Stealing are currently ahead with a whole total of 600,321 points. Whoa!
Some arbitrary number that means fuck all.
But be careful, because the Red Death is closing in, currently hitting an impressive 150k. That's a 50k increase since yesterday. Damn, they've been raiding good.
That's better than the Black Death scam coming in.
But be careful, because the Jolly Rogers are still out on the watch. They are currently maybe behind at only 25k points, but anything can happen.
Alright. So,
Right.
let's go and set up this next raid.
Yes, Hollerith Genmod system border, right?
Hollerith towards Genmod trafficking, yes.
But more towards Genmod, because the Hollerith border was with the Mafia. So,
Yeah. We might just head into like a very... Well,
like
I was
gray
about
zone
to say-
Genmod area.
because we have all these races, but I don't know. Are all these races spread throughout the galaxy, or is it like a small part that we are in currently? Because we technically have a whole galaxy to explore, and there might be things that we do not know.
Basically everything within reach has been explored. And
Yeah.
captured or colonized by one of the big
Right.
factions. So
But
it's
it's like-
basically
is it like
like
a
the
quadrant?
modern world, every borders against borders, right? The
Yeah.
only place that are no man's land is the dark system
Yeah.
and the abandoned sector.
But has half of the galaxy been explored? A quarter of it? All of it? What's the scale we're
all of
talking
it,
about?
what's within travelable reach.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't say anything because everything is within travelable. You can travel to anywhere within realm Ripper space.
Yeah, but at some point the Ripper drives break. There's an edge to it.
Just accept it. There's a
Alright.
boundary. There's an invisible wall. Just accept it.
There's not an invisible wall. That's just where you enter deep space. And then if you try to activate, like you can continue on into deep space, but at some point you run out of power, and then you're stranded in bumfuck nowhere. Literally black all around you, no stars.
Alright.
Don't even worry about it. Let's just go to the
I
general.
have no idea how to otherwise word this. There's just a limited.
You can just say
territory.
like a quarter of the galaxy has been explored. Fine.
Yeah, but then you could explore new places, which wouldn't be intentional. Whatever.
No, I was just thinking more along the lines of like, because we want to go somewhere that isn't all too busy because increased police activity and you know.
Oh, there's plenty of space in every sector. Like,
Alright.
the sectors are huge.
Alright. So I think we should just raid a couple more, like get some money, potentially get a second ship if we can get there within like a reasonable time. Get a second raiding crew.
If you properly raid a ship, you already have a second ship.
Yes, we could also do that. So try to find a lower rank pirate vessel which would house one, and then we have a second ship.
Yes.
Like
and then we
one,
put a stealth drive
one
on it.
family of pirates.
Because if
kill
we could,
them.
if we have two ships, then we could actually take on some bigger ships.
That too, but we could also like have two crews raid a ship.
Yeah. Okay.
That would get complicated.
Well, I mean,
No, we could just send them out though, and they'd come
Sure.
back with loot.
Yeah,
that could also
that's
be.
fine. But
yeah.
I need both player characters to always be on the same ship.
Oh, yeah,
No,
no,
just-
I was just talking about, like, we can go out with 2 ships, stealth up, teleport aboard with, like, a raiding party of 12.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah.
That'd be fine, right? So,
Yeah.
Or send them off on their own and just like build our
Yeah.
empire slowly.
Try to grow our pirate family.
Yeah, it's a bit like sending people in games where you send people off on a mission, they come back with resources. If you, of course,
Yeah.
if you do it yourself, you get a shit ton more, but you can send
You know,
them off and get.
Yeah, it's still passive income.
Basically. So we should probably try to find like a pirate ship that's off somewhere in fuck all
Mm-hmm.
or near anything, and then we have to make sure that it's one family of pirates that just live on that ship like we do. Kill
You're gonna
them,
have some small scale
take over the
pirates.
ship.
Just
Yes.
remember that if you take over the ship, you really want to re-scramble everything
Yes.
and get all the data wiped, because
Oh,
otherwise,
yes.
if you're gonna go back to the pirate base, then you've killed
Oh,
another
yes.
pirate. You know.
No,
killed
we just
another
find a
ship.
pirate family that's not like with the like part of the big pirate family.
Or just raiders. A raider ship, basically. Just
Yeah.
normal raiders.
You could also,
That could be a thing. Yeah, sure.
if I could give a suggestion,
Yeah.
go hunt a Katik vessel.
I mean, like a smaller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a small Katik
That might
clan.
work.
Nobody
Mhm.
gives a
Sure.
fuck if you murder those. You just gotta
Sure.
be careful that you find a small tribe and not, you know, a giant one.
And also, actually, like, keep stealth.
Yeah.
And they might not have the best sensors, hopefully.
They're probably built of scraps. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that could be. We could scout for a Katik ship and see if we can pick someone off.
Yeah.
That works.
That's a good idea.
alright. So the plan that you're gonna go on next episode of Project Eloria,
Yes.
our crew, now with Elida and George, are going to the Katik part of the abandoned sector, almost into the dark system,
This
Where?
is the end.
where they will attempt to find a smaller Katik tribe that they can
Hello.
absolutely hardcore murder.
I've come to Katik with you again.
Will they
That's
succeed or will they fail? Will they die horribly in outer space? Find out next episode of Project Eloria Live!